Hi, folks. Doink.
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 Hey, guess what? Well, it's ladies' night, and it feels all right. Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
What a night.
Late December back in 63. What a very special time for me. Of course, I don't remember 63 because I wasn't born then, but Stevie was about fucking 12. But, what's going on, folks? Listen, Stevie just texted me. He's on his way. He's got to eat first, so he must have been, either A, working on
I
the
didn't
farm,
get to eat
working.
first.
What's that, honey?
I didn't get to eat first. Why did
Yeah,
you
well,
eat first?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was working. I don't know what he was doing. So man's got to eat. We all got to eat.
Right. He's gonna get
But
indigestion eating this late.
so you guys, I'm here with two beautiful ladies. Till Stevie gets here. Then I'll still be with two beautiful ladies, but then I'll have the little frog with us. But anybody see Ohio?
No.
But anyway, screw Ohio. He's not here. It's Friday night. He's never here on Friday night anyway. He don't like me no more. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. He's probably watching the Celtics game with his kid because his kid's a wicked Celtics fan,
Right.
which I think is cool living in Ohio. You know. But anyways, listen, we have the Fatwood Queen, Miss Shalisha show with us, and they have a beautiful dish outdoors. Who,
Thank
by the
you.
way, I heard is doing a video tomorrow or something like that. That's what I heard.
You heard wrong.
I don't know. That's what I hear, folks. I don't know. Anyway, hey SKS, County Line Long, what's going on?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but no, hey, it is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is. I had to go upstairs get a Pepsi because I cannot believe I cannot believe I never got goddamn Pepsi
Right.
in my hand, and people at work are laughing at me. They're like, "Mike, you got a little craving for Pepsi?" I don't know why. Well, it's 12 packs of Pepsi in the fridge. I go, yeah. I said I didn't want to run out.
Right.
And they're like, what did you do when you drank beer? I go, trust me, there was more than that.
More than that in there, yeah.
I go, I never ran out. I never ran out of beer. Trust me.
Yeah.
I have Pepsi.
It never happened. Oh
My
my
uncle
God.
was a really heavy drinker, and now he eats popsicles to keep him going. That's what he does. Popsicles. Yep.
There's a lot of people that either eat popsicles or they'll drink milkshakes so they don't, so that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he does a lot of ice cream too.
Yeah.
Like he'll do like a float, an ice cream
Yeah,
float.
well, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
you're giving up,
Yep.
something you did for fucking, it's like smoking, but it's on a way higher. Big dog, another
Ooh,
kind.
cherry Pepsi. Now you're talking.
See, no, I can't drink cherry Pepsi. I can only drink regular Pepsi. I don't know why this is.
It's so dainty.
Yes, it is. It's dainty and cute.
Have
Hey,
you
big
tried?
dog.
Have you tried the new Pepsi shit? It's like a draft almost, right? You got to pour it like it's weird,
Okay, I haven't seen that
but
yet.
it tastes disgusting.
Okay.
To be totally honest with you, doesn't even taste like Pepsi. Chezo, where the hell you been, bro? Always a pleasure to see you. You know that. Multi-Gunman, what's going on, bro? Good to see you.
Hey, multi-gunman and Jezzo.
And I had to get upstairs and get a cough drop just so I can see if my right nasal fucking thing will leak.
Right.
All right, honey. Listen, sweet dreams of me, okay?
Hey, gunpowder. Have a good night.
I want to go to bed too.
With
Stay with
gunpowder or just because I'll bring the friggin' camera. I thought that I liked Stevie's the trailer Stevie has up that he just got.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty. It is. It's really cool.
Yep.
I have one almost like that one. So we were talking on his chat last weekend about it.
Oh yeah, the flooring.
The flooring, they always do, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I suggested using the wood that I used, because then it didn't matter. Kid dropped something on the floor, or whatever. They come in wet from the beach, whatever. Whatever the case may be.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. There's only one or two spots here in town I can get fiddleheads from. But isn't it still too early to get fiddleheads now?
Mm-mm. Right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now. In
But
about
watch, I'd go out and get fiddleheads and be wrong.
2-3 weeks, they'll be gone.
Oh, okay.
I bought a whole. Jerry one was telling me about when I could drive up to Maine all the time, up to northern Maine. This guy on the side of the road. You remember the brown paper bags you take your lunch to school in, right? I forget how much he was selling them for. Just so help me out. Was it $3 or something for whatever the hell it was? Short money.
Yeah.
Full bag of fiddleheads.
Cool.
I said to my kid brother, so of course I get it back. My kid brother's like, "You motherfucker! Next time, get me some." So the I says, "In a couple of weeks, I'll go back up if the guy's there. I'll get something gone. Not even close to use all that." Daughter had the gross bugs in her hair yesterday, and of course, I lost my fucking mind. I went to, why? Listen to me. I don't know why people do that. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do, sweetheart. To understand one thing. Knowing you, it didn't come from your house, so don't worry about it.
Right.
Okay? Now, because it went through my house years and years and years and years and years ago. The kids got it from school. Because they sent a letter home, or email, whatever. Fuck, you know what I'm talking about, right? And they said, so, the wife went to CBS, got everything she needed to do, and sure as fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we took care of the situation. Just take care of it. You probably got it from school, you're right. So, listen, it happens. Okay? It sucks, but it happens. You just go get the comb, get the stuff. I think Gina only applied it to the kids twice, and the shit was gone and never came back.
Well, that's good.
So, because I didn't have any hair to worry about, because that's when my head was always shaved. Oh, it was always shaved, right? I'm in the shower one day, and I come out of the shower, and I went to shave my head again, and because I can't shave in the shower. I don't know why. A bunch of guys can.
Okay.
I just can't do it.
Right.
First of all the fucking hair goes, no, I'm good. So I get out of the shower, and I go to shave my head. And usually when I shave my head, sometimes I'll have to go like this so I can see what I'm doing, right? Make sure, right? Or I just do the field test and all that. Well, I did the field test. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I got a bullseye on the top of my head. And I'm like,
Ouch.
did I get bit by a fucking tick?
Right.
You not even know it? I come out of the shower, out of the bathroom. I said to the wife, hey. She's like, what's the matter? I go, what the fuck is that? I go, is there a tick or something in there? She goes, I don't know, but let me see. She goes, nope. She goes, you know what that is? She goes, keep wearing a hat, asshole. What are you talking about? What's the hat have to do with it?
Right.
She says, babe, you put a hat on your head from 5 a.m. until you go to sleep. She says, you come out of the shower, put a hat on your head. You know what it was?
What was it? Oh, on your head, owie.
Okay. I says, how the fuck do you get that shit?
Who's that dog?
So I'm like, babe, I thought you could only get ringworm if you didn't shower. And she's like, oh God, no. She says, you can get that from, So I says, but it wasn't there yesterday. Well, last night when I took my shower.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, no. I go, well, do something about that, will you? What the fuck? I can't be walking around with a bullseye on my fucking head. So she kept doing this. Boom, hit me in the head, I'm like, why you keep hitting me in the head? Well, it's a bullseye. I got to hit it. She runs down to CVS, grabs some tube or whatever. Don't even ask me what it was because I don't know. So I'm very sorry. She says, put this on your head till it goes away. Every day. Every morning you wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. Every morning I get up. Because I probably said this before, but I take my shower at night instead of in the morning.
Sure.
So I get up, put the old fucking... That fucking shit was gone in fucking 3 days.
Cool.
2.5 days.
Yeah.
Mikey, check out your text messages. Okay. Did you just text me?
Nope.
Princess sent the photo. Why aren't you? No way. Who's that? Is that your daughter or your granddaughter? Get the fuck. Wait a minute, I gotta blow this picture up because I can't see shit tonight. My eyes are burning too, Dish, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Look at that Laker. Jezzo, can I show it? On the
Somebody got a lake
on the
trout.
screen? Oh, I can't do that either, Shalisa. Even when I had them, I couldn't do it. Because you got to spit. I know what you. I know I said daughter, right? But listen, I blew the thing up for blind people, and now that I see, so I apologize. But yes, so can I show it, Jezzo?
He said yes.
What lake were you on? Or river? Lake. That's a lake. Oh, congratulations. Oh, he probably had to let it go too, right? Because it's way over 23 inches. Unless you're on Sebago, they want you to take them all.
Oh,
Look at the
nice.
size of that fucking laker.
That
Look
is
at that
nice.
some bitch. Here, let me do it this way.
That had to have been fun to catch.
Oh yeah. How do I? There you go. Whoopsies. Okay. Get my fat fingers out of the way. Look at the size of that laker. Look at how pretty that thing is.
That's a beautiful picture. Period.
That is.
Oh,
Wow.
that's awesome, Jezzo.
Oh, he had it for dinner. That's awesome.
Oh, you was able to take it. Okay. I thought there was a 23-inch limit thing. Oh, wait a minute. I got to get off this fucking thing. Hang on.
That's when you fillet it on the boat and get rid of the evidence.
He caught it in Munson. Nice. Jezzo, we got to do that. We got to go like fishing or something. I got to come up for the weekend or something. Go fishing with Jezzo.
Yeah, you'd have fun, Mikey.
I have a blast. Every time I go up to Bangor, a blast with him and his wife. They're great people. They're great
Cool.
people. Aaron, what's going on? Outdoors with Aaron. Nice to see you. Yeah, no, they're great people. Just like us, right? Down to earth, regular, just fucking regular people. I'm too scared for sex in the shower. Lumber snack is 6'3". One of us slips and we both dying. So what? Well, I really don't like sex in the shower anyways. I really don't. I thought it was like way over fucking
Overrated.
Yeah. Well, sex is overrated anyways. Is it still sex if it's by yourself? Oh, you are out in the woods? Excellent, Aaron. That's awesome. I won't be out in the woods tomorrow, but I'll be on the river.
That's awesome.
Speaking of the river, right? So I went to see about my mouth the other day, and when I can get my take the impressions from my dentures and everything.
Hmm.
And he says a couple of weeks. He says, I'd call your dentist now, schedule the appointment. He says, as far as I'm concerned, like, you know, your gums look good. He goes, I'm still pissed off. He didn't say I'm pissed off. He said, I'm still really happy. As I'm still pissed off. I said, because I took 2 days off. I didn't need it. He's like, what
Oh,
do you mean? I said, well, I thought that my face was going to be the size of a basketball. He goes, he says, even when you were waiting for your wife to go get the car, he says, I couldn't understand how you're going to get swollen. He says, it
yeah.
was swollen. I goes, yeah, I know it was swollen. I says, but it wasn't. I could always still talk and everything, which was amazing. You know, I was in his hammock. Hey, being in a hammock's just as, yeah. So, the river. So I'm coming back from that, going to work, and I'm looking at the river. Let's just say, if I slip and go in the river, I'm like probably 30 road miles from the ocean.
Oh, okay.
It would probably take me about 10 minutes if I fall in that fucking river to get to the fucking Atlantic Ocean.
Really?
Yes, that fucking river is moving.
That's not good.
No, it's not. But there's a couple of what do you call it? Tributary.
Oh, okay.
That I'll fish. You know, I'll fish right off. I'll fish the mouth of where the river hits that, and I'll fish those.
Nice.
He went out fishing with his boss on his day off and caught that fish. It was only a week after ice went out. Yeah.
Do you know how good that fish probably tasted in that cold water?
Oh yeah. Well, that water's still cold. The
Yeah.
water's gonna be cold until porcelain signs are the way to go there on the rivers. Take care and don't fall the river. Yeah. I hear you there, Aaron. I won't. You know, I'm not as what's the word I'm looking for? Careless as I used to be when it comes
Sure.
to doing that shit. I wouldn't think before walking over every rock that
Yeah.
big rock, small. You know what I mean? Now, not even with a walking stick, I'll do it. I go find my easy route, and that's where I stay.
Yeah.
Because last year I'm doing it, and all the fucking rocks are doing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm good. But you could still get them. I mean, as long as you're not fishing in rapids, but you can still get the. Like I said, if you do the tributaries, the coves,
Mm-hmm.
you know, shit like that. So it'll still be fun. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to go and sit, stand, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Just hunt, no shit. I should just go fucking turkey hunting, but I haven't turkey hunted in so long. Stevie, what's up, buddy?
Stevie.
Tish knows what happened to me last time I went turkey hunting.
I don't remember.
Remember? I told you I went turkey hunting about 40 yards away, 35 yards away. And my buddy says, let it rip. And I said, okay. He says, on the far right. I said, I got you. Boom! Using a 12.
Mm-hmm.
He flew away. What? I said to my buddy, how the fuck did he fly away? I said, I hit him in the head. He goes,
Right.
If you hit him in the head, he wouldn't have flown away.
Hey,
We waited
Stevie.
for him. Sure as shit, they come back. Right? I
Yeah.
don't know, half hour later. Whatever it was. Whatever it was. They come back later. Shoots again. Shoots again. And I hit the leaves. With my gun, I was shooting high.
Oh, okay.
Because every fucking pellet just wiped out all the leaves. I'm like, you motherfucker. But he took one mid-flight. Oh, mid-flight, my buddy took it. Thing was flying away and he went just like this. What are you doing, kid? How are you? Good to see you. Why are you on mute? I didn't put you on mute. I swear to God, I didn't put you on mute.
He can't unmute himself.
I did not put him on mute.
Oh, I know you didn't. I probably clicked something.
Oh, I'm
I
like,
was like, well, nobody said hey or nothing. I'm like,
I know I saw your mouth going, and I'm like going. I
why
think
is
he's
his
just.
mouth moving?
But I didn't think he was talking. I thought he was just being silly.
Uh-oh. Different one shut off now.
now
I
you
tried to make us bigger.
you made
That
yourself
was stupid.
big. There's only one way to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm so stuffed. I am fucking sweating.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Got the meat sweats?
Oh my God. Chicken and mushroom stir fry.
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh, that's a mushroom pot.
It was good.
I'll be back in half hour.
Hey, Susie.
Very tasty. I can't do that. I don't know how to do
Just,
that.
Ken too.
Get to.
just try to make us bigger. Oop, how do I do that?
You'll have to ask Stevie that. I don't have any idea how to make you guys bigger.
Yes, you do.
Gotta go to the doctor. For
So all those texts and pictures were for nothing.
Oh, this
I
is
can
gonna
make
drive me
that. I don't need
crazy.
to make that bigger, Stevie.
And gifts. All for nothing.
Yeah, Jojo, we got until the 30th or the 31st. I can hug.
I'm gonna have to
Sorry,
have a
I
talk
got
with your
time,
mom.
When you send me a text, Steve, I have to scroll up. It's so big.
Well, I have this neighbor who has this crazy horse.
Yeah, Jezzo, that probably would have cost you about 100.5,
He lets
Yeah.
me take pictures as long as I don't touch him.
maybe, possibly 100.
Oh, no.
I have a silly question about taxidermists.
Yes.
Hey, Malty.
What do you take the fish whole to a taxidermist?
I did mine, but I know there are people that just skin it out or whatever and take the body parts to them.
I was gonna say, so I can eat the meat and then fucking
Yes.
I can like fillet it and then give it to them, right?
Fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're gonna yell at you if you do that.
Probably they would. Probably.
Because they make a mold of the fish to get the proper size to make it look right.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just a floppy, and he's going to say, "Okay,
These other-
how big you want it?"
Well, how come I hear these other channels sometimes saying that, like this guy caught a marlin?
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
took a picture. They took a picture of it,
Yeah, and they also weighed it. They measured it in certain areas.
and then the guy taxidermied it.
Yeah, they have plastic models already in the back room. They just
So
need-
if you could do that, then I could eat my fish.
yeah,
Okay.
having your fish and eating it too.
Well, Stevie, here I'll show you because you
Did you
didn't
get a
see it.
lunker?
No, Jezzo's grandson caught a cocker of a fucking laker.
I've never heard of a cocker before. That's a new description.
Yep.
Man, you Yankees.
Hey, SKS. Good to see
Holy shit, ski.
Look at the size of that laker.
That's pretty
That fucking
goddamn
thing's
healthy.
huge. That's a huge one.
For a Laker, I wouldn't say it's a huge fish, but for a Laker, some Lakers get up to like 40 pounds.
Well, yeah, but that,
That's a huge fish.
yeah.
That
On
must
Sebago
fun.
Lake in Maine, which is like 2.5 hours from me. Is it 2.5? Yeah, about 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 hours from me. 2 hours from me. I have to look up to see if they still have it. They want the Lakers out,
Right.
so you can take whatever the fuck you want and go.
Nice.
But I was mad because the ice fishermen are catching them and just leaving them on the ice.
you. Oh.
I'm like,
Why?
catch
Lakers
fucking
are good eating, aren't they?
yeah. Trout's fucking awesome to eat. I love
Well,
trout.
it seems like the big giant ones might taste a little or be a little mushy,
Listen,
but
it's all in how you cook them. It's all in how you prepare them, and it's all in how you prepare the fish.
yeah, you'll soak them in salt water overnight in the fridge. Anything.
I wouldn't even do that. I would just, I would keep that thing frozen.
Well, if I caught a Laker that huge, I would smoke it like a salmon.
Definitely.
Why not?
Yummy.
You could steak that thing right out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
But these guys, I mean, these guys are throwing big ones, little ones. They're just, you know. But my thing is that get a bucket and bring it to fucking whatever, Lazarus house or something, whatever. You know. But I mean, you could put, as long as you get the blood, the what do you call it? It shouldn't be that fishy.
The mud vein.
No, more than the mud vein. It's like you know when you're playing a fish, you turn the fish over and you can see the blood in
Right.
there.
Yeah.
If you get that blood out of there,
Oh yeah, right under the skin.
yeah, you get that off because that'll turn your taste buds to a fucking, you know. And then somebody told me, no, I watched on a video. Excuse me. Oh, what is her name again? Her and her dad are down in fucking Alabama.
I gotta show you guys something if I can do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Hang on, let me put you on.
I see a footprint.
It looks like snow.
That print beside it is a huge bear print
Damn,
Nice.
on my uncle's property.
I thought it was
Ooh.
that hole.
There you go. You get to go black bear hunting now.
It's still hard to get a permit in Michigan, even if you own
You guys
land.
don't have permits to hunt bear?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a lottery system. You put in every year. You put in, you get a couple points, and after a while, they have to give you one. But it's hard to get the draw. He got one. He got a draw like 14 years ago, and he's been putting in every year since.
How does a state like Michigan have a lottery for black bear? And I can go to Massachusetts. Well, sorry, I live in Massachusetts. I can go to New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine as a non-resident and go bear hunt any fucking time I want.
Because
okay, within season, obviously. I shouldn't have said it that way. But
well,
you know,
our wonderful lumber industry in this state, which not only made the state bald, they killed every big game animal there was. So they had to be reintroduced. Pretty much wiped everything out. When I was a kid, you had to go to northern Michigan to see a deer.
Wow.
really?
Yeah, you never used to see them around your house. A rare occasion. Oh my God, a deer track. It was like a big to-do.
Oh,
Now
speaking-
they're,
Dude, if somebody spots a black bear in Ohio, it's on the news.
yeah.
It's like black bear spotted, and it's all over. Black bear spotted in this area.
really? That's funny.
Yeah,
But
because
now,
we're starting to see more and more of them, but you'll
Well, you're
never
gonna-
be able to hunt black bear in Ohio. Never.
you're going to get more because they're migrating south from here. They've seen them right around Detroit.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I got one in my, not in my backyard, but in my district of where I live in my town.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all reintroduced.
Yeah, but it all depends on where you're at in the country, Mike, on what you see. I mean, how many armadillos do you see?
Not as many as you.
Right. How many AR-15s does your state have?
Oh, yeah,
I know a bunch of people that have ARs. But speaking of deer, I'm going to work the other morning. And the morning prior, I saw a bunch of deer in the field, right? And I'm like, well, let's look again. I says, that way there I can see if I can. I wanted to see if there was a house around. Because if not, because there's a nice big patch of woods. I'll see if it's post or whatever. I'm looking left. I'm like, oh, no deer today. I come back to look at the road. There's fucking 4 deer in front of me. I'm like, whoa! Ah! I missed the fucking thing by about fucking 5 feet. I'm like, God damn it. I get to work. I'm all pissed off. They're like, what's the matter? I was wiped out a fucking deer. They're like, and you're mad about that? I go, yeah, I wanted fucking lunch. my boss goes, you're not going to change. I go, no. I says, I would have called you, told you I was going to be late. I had to put that thing right in the hood of my car. I says, I got shit rope in the back in the trunk, and I tied it to the fucking top of my fucking car. Brought it home, took care of it, and I went to work. They say that here in Maine we have the most black bears. Yeah, we do. The Maine has the most black bears in the lower 48.
Yeah, that's cool. They like I say, ducks here were wiped out. Deer, bear, turkeys
Really?
were pretty much gone. Yeah, because the market hunters were feeding the lumber camps.
Yeah.
They were actually buying the meat.
Knife Tex, how the hell are you, brother? Great to
Hey,
see
Knife
you. How have
Tex.
you been?
Good night, Tex.
Great to see you.
Yeah, so
Stevie, Bond Arms just released a new Derringer. You have to get it for your channel and do a review on it. You just have to.
what might it be?
It's called the Cyclops.
Happy birthday, Knife Tex.
Was it like
It is
300 Weatherby or something?
4570.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I'll just go buy a cast and put it on my wrist first, and then I'll review it, okay?
There's a guy that lives down south of me. He's a YouTuber. God, I think his channel. I'm looking. He just got a. I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I don't want to say his name. You know,
Yeah,
his
it's real.
channel. Let me try to figure his channel out. But Bond Arms just sent him one, and he put a bunch of pictures on Facebook. Said he was going to,
Yeah, they're getting crazy with the big guns and big bullets and small packages. Nope, thanks. No,
out of a handgun?
A Derringer?
Not a Derringer.
That's one of them little teeny fucking fuck the bullets.
2-shot fucking. Isn't a Derringer like a 2-shot fucking?
It's probably
Yeah.
well, it's Cyclops, so it's probably a one-shot. One. Maybe Dish could be.
How
a
can
deer
that even?
and
Can I ask a
look that
question?
up? Look that up for us. The Bond Arms Cyclops, and see if we can get some.
How can you even hold a Derringer that's going to shoot a 45-70?
I don't know. Well, Dish, you handle my 9mm pretty good. It's probably about the same. No, really, get one. Then we can do a gun fails when you got a big hickey on the top of your forehead.
Right.
Whop. I bet you $1 Kentucky Ballistics will be reviewing it. He likes big things.
Yeah, he does. He likes it.
Well, I don't know firsthand, but I heard.
I haven't seen. He hasn't been in my feed. I don't know why.
I
Oh my
couldn't
God,
even find your channel tonight when I punched it into YouTube. It come up with all these other Mike DeLuca and
8.
Nick
Come on,
Spillane.
you got to spell it right. CIA.
I did. I should be able to put M in my
Right.
YouTube thing, and it should pop right up. I've looked up your channel 100 times. You got me blocked. Am I in the block list too now?
I hope not.
I don't know. No, because you made a comment.
That's his only proof.
I just bit into the fucking cough drop. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that shit's going right down my throat.
That's what she said.
I
No,
got something I want to show Steve.
there's some goo in the fucking.
Oh, I got my phone right here. Tilt it. There you go. Oh,
Hang on, let me see if I can present you.
sweet. Is that your lathe?
Yeah,
Oh, you got it working?
yeah,
Too cool.
not bad. Huh?
And are you loving it or are you scared of it?
I'm
Good
learning
job.
it as I'm learning the different tools and finding ones that work for me.
Those look like pretty decent cuts. It looks like you're not afraid of it. That's good.
Trevor, what's going on, kid? Good to see you, man.
I only turned metal, I never turned wood. So, and this first piece that I'm using is a branch from Steve, and it's kind of a mystery wood. I think it's ash, but
You might not turn wood, but you sure turn a couple of heads, baby.
But
Yeah, that's a single shot, Ohio.
Yeah, I just posted. It's
Oh.
Defender of Freedom is his YouTube channel, and I just
you
posted
shitting
the
me?
video in there.
when you absolutely have to get 4 guys off you at once.
Use a one-shot Derringer.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor.
Yeah, but a 45-70, you're going to penetrate 2 or 3 of them.
Isn't
Right.
the 45-70 the rifle I wanted to use to go bear hunting?
The big,
Yeah.
fat, long. Yeah.
Yeah, but who what was the who was the manufacturer wanted to use? Do you remember? I
I don't
forget.
know, probably some liberal pink gun maker or something.
You know, I can very easily go back to having this be the ladies' night, motherfucker. It's a tick. I stuck up for you.
I
I stuck
identify
up for you.
I identify as a lady. How dare you?
Let me explain something to you. I stuck up for you.
Yeah,
I was starting to sing that song, Late December back in 63. And as soon as I said that, Shalisa goes, oh, 63. Stevie was like 13.
There's your size comparison. There's a quarter, a 45 ACP, and a 45-70.
Nice.
Who was the
pretty
there was
damn
a
huge.
manufacturer that makes who's the manufacturer that
Henry?
no.
Because I know you like Henry's.
Those are cool though, the Henrys.
I
Those
mean,
are really nice.
When everyone started buying the 45-70 for deer season for the straight wall cartridge in Ohio, is when they changed the law. Henry and Marlin were about the only ones making them at the time.
Marlon, thank you. Thank you, Marlon. MCK, how the hell are you? That's awesome, Trevor. I'm glad that things are going well for you.
I wonder how much that Bond Arms Derringer is.
I think it said $6.99.
There you
Yeah,
go,
that's-
Ohio.
Stevie,
So
get
that's
2 of
seven.
them while you're at it.
Yeah, $6.99. I'll buy me something cooler, like a 357 Magnum. Or
If
something.
I was gonna pay $700 for 45-70, it's gonna be a lever action.
Yeah, no
Right
shit.
on.
Nickel plate revolver, Stevie.
But they make those now.
That's probably another. That's to me. I think they're cool because they're just cool, you know. But some of these novelty guns,
Yeah. I want a bunch of those stupid little novelty 22s, but the price is freaking ridiculous.
no, they're on sale right now everywhere. $199. The talking about the North American Arms.
No, like the one that looks like a credit card, the one that flips
the one
out,
that
out
folds
of its
out?
own handle. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
So-
you have a North American Arms, right?
Do
Yeah,
you
I do.
watch,
I do in 22 Magnum.
Do you guys
Those
watch
are going,
Hootie Hoo?
those are going for $199 right now, and they come
Nice.
with the belt buckle, the one that slips in the belt buckle.
Ooh.
Do you guys watch Hootie Hoo?
Hootie hoo!
Hootie
Yeah,
hoo! Yeah.
With the bullets.
He went shopping
That's
one
about
day.
to be a fun video.
He went shopping one day for a pew pew, and he come walking up the fucking store with a pew pew. You ready for this? I gotta get me one. This thing sounds so cool. It's a 410 rifle revolver.
Yeah, those are cool.
That's fucking awesome.
That's one that I might
Can't
get.
take turkey hunting, but still got to be an awesome gun.
They make a 22 caliber like that, but it's
Oh, do
real
they?
long. Yeah. And it actually is a pretty decent price for like a walnut stock, and it's got all the nice wood on it. It's
Cool.
actually a decent price. Heritage?
Yeah. I saw that, and
I'm
I was
sorry.
like,
I
that's
had to mute for a
awesome.
second, but are you talking about the mayor's leg?
No, to Mike or me?
Hi, Susie.
What was it? A 410? What?
It was a 410 revolver rifle, and it was a real rifle, stock. Oh, I mean, it wasn't like a long handgun. It was a rifle, but it was a 410 revolver.
Oh,
And
Rossi.
Okay, now put her down.
Rossi makes those.
I want to say it was 5-shot. 5 Stevie, right? Is it cylinder?
I think
Yeah,
they are, yeah.
Ross. I know. I forget the name of them, but Rossi makes them.
Because the first thing I said when I saw him, like, oh, can't take that turkey hunt.
But I like the lever action 410 like little pistol thing, the mare's leg. Have you ever seen those, Mikey?
Yeah, those are
I have
awesome.
not. Circuit MCK is saying circuit judge.
Is it the circuit judge? Yeah, I think so. Circuit judge. Well, no, hang on. Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I walked to the back door and I asked Stevie. I walked to the back door and I asked the wife, "Hey, babe," which is what I go, "Do we have any chocolate? I got a splitting headache." She goes, "Pepsi ain't working." I go, "No." I go in the freezer. There's an
Is that what
M&M ice cream sandwich that's fucking big.
Ooh, nice.
Was that the one? Here, let me blow you up. Hang on.
That's what she
That's
said.
the circuit judge. Yeah, it's got the revolver, the 410 revolver.
Yeah, Stevie, that's the one, right?
Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's the one. Dude, that is the bomb.com right there, don't you think?
Oh, that'd be killer for rabbit hunting.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
What?
The
Gerald B. said,
mare's leg you guys were talking about, is that the lever action one?
Yes. Could you give me the paper?
Gerald B. said Rossi makes them, and and last year the Bangor Walmart had a few of them. Really? Jezzo, if you see one, let me know. It'll get me up to Maine quicker so we can go fishing.
Drive-by pickup.
Babe, I'll be right back. Where you going for the weekend? I'm going up to Bangor to go fishing.
Wink, wink.
I'll come back and be like, where can I hide this?
There we go.
Well, I might as well just put it over here with the rest of them.
Power spray.
My daughter comes walking downstairs.
Wow.
Daddy, what? Are you ever gonna buy a gun safe? I go, why? The gun is perfectly safe right where it is. I says, because you're never gonna touch it. She goes, I know, Daddy. I know. I can't touch it unless I'm with you. I says, hey, that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
To be honest with you guys, I just woke up at like 9:35.
Oh my
Really?
God. Are you gambling again?
I am. I lost on fucking FanDuel. I'm not happy.
It was one of those days at work that I was just like, and then I got home and I was sitting and I was watching. Yeah, I was watching some videos. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and next thing you know, I'm crashed, and I like woke up at like 9:30 and. I don't know, man.
Hungry as a bear.
Didn't know what planet was on. I thought I missed the bus, and I realized I'm 50 years old and I don't go to school anymore. It was one of the,
Yeah.
MCK.
It was one of those.
Well,
I want
since we're confessing, I have a confession to make too. Susie took a nap today.
Oh, well. MCK. We were just talking about that earlier before you got here. And, well, me and the girls were, because it was going to be Mikey D and the ladies tonight, but Stevie in fucking Ohio showed up. But anyway, we were talking about turkey hunting.
I feel like a Bud Light.
Good luck, MCK.
The long hair.
Yeah, good luck.
There we
MCK. But we were talking about turkey hunting, and I got nobody to go with.
Flat.
And I haven't done it in
Why do you need somebody to go with to go hunting?
because I haven't done it in so long. I never called. I never used a call before.
Turkey
The
hunting?
last time I went,
You get totally camouflaged up. You
Yeah,
paint your
buddy.
face like a Navy SEAL. You
You're
lean
not
against the
listening.
tree and you go.
The last time,
That's all you got to
Sorry,
do.
Mikey, that was a little bit funny.
the last time I went hunting, the last two times I went, I should say. The last two times I went turkey hunting, my buddy called. He does it really well. I can't. I don't have a fucking tooth in my fucking yapper. I'm not going to be able to call a fucking turkey in. So
They make a box call that you do.
I know they do.
And a slate call. $15.99.
I'm well
Yeah,
aware.
I used to use a box call with, dude. Get you a rubber band and stretch it out a little bit, weaken it up. Put the rubber band on the box call. You can do it one hand with your thumb.
Little higher pitch.
But Dish, if I go turkey hunting, that means you have to go.
Gobble, gobble.
Oh, is that a fucking lottery for you guys to shoot a turkey too?
No,
Here's
you can buy a ticket.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be a lotto. It's pretty much you put in for it, you're getting it anymore, especially late season.
Yeah.
Used to be a lottery for turkey too.
On the early season,
Oh,
but now we're getting enough of them where it's almost a guaranteed. It's just like, would you
we
drop
have
it already?
a spring and a fall season, and it
Yes,
used to be. It's been a while since I went turkey hunting, but it used to be like spring season. You could only hunt them. You could only hunt them in the spring, and then they put a fall season.
Right.
But you were only allowed to hunt in the fall season, like certain counties in Ohio, like mostly the
Right.
southern area. But
G
man,
Trap, how the hell are you?
we're fucking overrun. You know where I live and the type of area it is. We fucking turkeys are like everywhere around here. It's like
Yeah, they're everywhere around here too.
Yeah, they love the farm country.
And there's some fucking big ones. There's a couple I saw. There's a couple I saw the other day. The fucking beard is in between his fucking legs, walking, underneath his body. He's a fucking old bird.
Tougher and shit, but they look good on the wall.
Yeah. I'll eat them too.
We have a fall season here too on private land, though.
I think we have both. Tish, do I have both?
I can look.
I think I have a spring and a fall season in Turkey.
I'm sweating.
Is that what state am I looking?
Way too much.
Mass.
Mass.
so. Here's that Cyclops Derringer next to a 357 Derringer.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Pretty.
Well, at least it's a handle's a little bit bigger, but still, no thanks.
Awesome. Aw.
You want to shoot a 45-70 out of something that small? God,
You'd have to limp wrist it and keep your arm all waggly, just so let it go, not try to hold it.
Let it go.
Just let it
Love
go.
it. The front engraving on this thing is awesome.
Yeah, see, and it's already scratched up for that kind of money.
What is it?
It looks like a head.
It's got the nose and the mouth and the one eye, the Cyclops.
Yeah, Jezzo, I think that's the same for us. I'm not sure, but I think something.
It sounds like you have a fall one also, but you have to use archery only.
Oh, it's archery only in the fall.
Yep. And no
That's-
hunting on Sundays.
Right, yeah, we can have a hunt. God forbid.
There's a few counties and a few states that are still holding on to that one.
Yeah.
It was
Maine,
so bad.
you can't hunt in Maine on Sunday either.
It was so bad in Louisiana you couldn't buy like hammers and shit on Sunday.
Wow.
Serious. They would rope off, like the hardware store was open, but they would rope off the tool section.
Holy crap.
They absolutely wanted your butt in church.
You shoot turkeys with a bow when you hit it. I've never been bow turkey hunting. I probably won't either.
You have a crossbow, do you not?
I do, but I don't want to ruin the meat hitting the body.
You shoot them right through the back.
Man.
Yeah, you actually shoot a turkey above the breast. It's more in the back is where their lungs are and stuff.
Well, with a bow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you messing up? Oh, somebody said,
All right. I don't know.
I already said hi to them.
I'm going fishing tomorrow though, so we'll see what happens.
I don't know, computer. Where is the delete? Back up.
You were way too used to Apple products. Just saying.
Is she an Apple girl?
Forcibly.
Forcibly?
The whole family, my son and his wife, ex-wife,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the kids, the grandkids love, they're so fast. I'm like, you pass me up.
Her son's like a techie guy.
Oh, sure.
He's got all the smarts. This girl ain't got nothing to do with.
I can't even open her freaking iPhone. It's like, this is so complicated. I don't even comprehend. You got to swipe it 15 times just to send somebody a text.
My son let me borrow his hand tablet, the little tablet. I'm trying to get 2 games on that. and I can't figure out how to put it on there. I'm about ready to go to Verizon and say, put 2 games on it. That's all I want.
You know, we could do some target practice on it.
Oh, no.
I've heard that shit, G-Trap. I heard guys taking shots at 40 yards with a 20 gauge and the fucking pellets bouncing off the fucking thing.
Yeah, you please don't take long shots. See way too many birds running off. Even if you're
35 yards is good. But I
that's
shoot,
pushing it.
I
think.
shoot for the head though. I
Personal
never shot
opinion.
the body.
You shouldn't shoot for the head. You should aim at the neck, right
Well,
below
same,
the head.
you know what I meant. You know what I meant. I shoot from here up.
We're talking to people like MCK. You got to clarify because he might do the wrong thing. That was a joke, MCK. Don't hate Dish because
Right. Don't hate me because of it.
I don't like Steve. I don't know him. I've never hung out with him. He doesn't speak for me.
Hey Matt, what's going on? Yeah, Jezzo, I think that sucks that we can't hunt on Sundays. It goes before that every year. They even conceded and said, okay, we'll only bow hunt on Sunday. We won't. You can't use a gun and mass on Sunday, and they wouldn't even go for that. That's how it's 22.
Heck,
But yeah, no, we
Don't look so worried.
I'm trying to read.
that's weird. That was the first time my tablet just like went to sleep because apparently I wasn't using it enough or something.
Well,
Yeah, the video.
I hate when that happens.
what are you all done watching monkey porn?
No, I just started watching it.
Cool, G Trapper. His son hit one right in the head. Have you, speaking of shooting turkeys with bow, have you seen them new blades they got out just for turkey? It's called the guillotine or something.
Nope.
Yeah, it goes like it's like this wide,
It's 2 blades about that
and
wide.
it goes like this, Steve.
Yeah.
No.
And they're made for headshots.
Yeah,
No.
You guys want something really cool?
Oh, that's a cake. I saw that, Ohio. That is awesome.
Christmas tree with the deer. That's awesome. Would be that for real?
That's freaking awesome.
Christmas tree.
Yeah, you can put ornaments on the antlers to be a Christmas tree. Instead of a real tree, we can have a deer for a tree.
Or you could eat it because it's a cake, Susie.
Really?
Cake.
Yeah, really. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I didn't see that. Wow. You know, she took spend a lot of time on that then.
Why you go to Susie's for Christmas and you wonder why there's tinsel on your damn cake?
Well, you know, I thought it was just
tinsel. Do people
Oh my
even still
God!
use
Remember
tinsel?
tinsel?
Can you still even buy tinsel?
I don't know.
He used to get
Downtown
caught up
you
in the
can.
rollers on the fucking vacuum cleaner. Oh my God.
that the animals eat it, dogs and cats.
I caught Susie
long-
last deer season running around the woods with a Christmas bulb in her hand. Here, Bucky, Bucky, Bucky.
Like, come in. No.
Who was it? Was it Rodney Dangerfield? We were so poor growing up. We didn't have tinsel. We couldn't buy tinsel for the tree, so we'd invite Uncle Ralph over and he'd sneeze on the tree.
Oh, bro.
I miss all the old comedians.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot.
Who?
Gordon Lightfoot died this week. Yeah.
Oh.
Lightfoot died yesterday. Yesterday? day before.
Okay.
I got two friends of mine just died too.
Sorry, Mikey.
One had lung cancer. He had lung cancer, and then he beat the lung cancer, and then it went to his brain.
Move on.
Yeah, it always does with lung cancer. Why are we playing musical chairs?
57 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new star of the show. Now you got to speak up and look intelligent.
Oh my gosh, I flunked that crap.
Or funny. Either one. Now neither one of us is on. You get over where you're supposed
No,
to be.
you get over
Kids, are we all set there?
it.
There.
57 years of age, he died.
That's terrible.
Gordon
Mikey.
Friend of
Lightfoot?
mine.
No,
No, a
friend of
friend of mine.
Oh, sorry.
Gordon Lightfoot's a little bit older than 57.
Oh, yeah, Gordon Lightfoot was like 84 when he died.
Screwing up my whole program.
And here's fucking Willie Nelson, fucking 90 years old. Fucking.
It's the pot, I tell you, it preserves you. Like Snoop Dogg said, Willie Nelson put him under the table smoking pot.
Hey, Flan.
Hi, Flan.
So you don't know? Can we move back?
The other one that's still around too is Chris Christopherson's still alive.
Yep.
And then that's it. That they are the last of the fucking old ones from the country, old country people.
Right.
Everybody else is dead. Everybody else is dead. Oh, Dolly. You got Dolly. But
Hi, Flan.
Hank Jr.'s still around.
I mean before Hank. They were before Hank Jr.
Yeah, Hank Jr.'s not that old.
Hank's only like 72 years old or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Chris Christopherson is the youngest one. He's like 85.
Let's see. Chris Christopherson.
Willie's like 86 this. I think Willie's 86 this year.
No, he just turned 90, didn't he?
Did he really?
I think so. Maybe not. I could be wrong.
Chris Christopherson's 86.
I said 85. Sorry.
Yeah, but it doesn't until you actually look at it and see it on like in writing, and then you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like Johnny Cash, all those guys. You know what I'm saying? That whole era of people.
Sorry, Flan.
I said, what are you talking about, Mikey? Didn't answer you. I said hello to you. What? What did I do wrong now?
She said, Mikey, where do I begin? And it
Don't
looks like
begin. Just say hi.
hockey. Something about hockey, I think.
We're not talking about hockey.
But she is silly.
I no, we're not. You don't understand. We're not talking about hockey. It's not allowed.
It's not allowed.
You will be thrown off.
Say it, Dish.
I would.
Go ahead.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I think we know better.
He'd really?
He'd take it
Really?
out on Ohio.
Hang on. You ready? Look at me nice and close. I wouldn't. Oh, Hank Jr.'s doing a fucking concert in Bangor? Nice.
Hey, here's one for you that's pretty old, still around. David Allen Coe.
Wow.
He's 83.
Yeah.
So it's out. Drugs do preserve your body.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
No, I disagree with her. I don't want that idea. My ex says that it helped his heart out.
You know what? You know who surprised me is Reba McEntire. How old do you think she is?
She's a good 78 years old.
Good what?
About 78.
68.
Huh?
That's it?
68.
Wow, Jesus, she fucking aged badly.
No,
All
All right, MCK, good night, bro.
Right.
Oh, so she's only a year older than Stevie.
You said she aged. She aged.
I met a girl that worked in the bank that was a younger spitting image of Reba McEntire. I mean, spitting image. Tilt, there you got it.
That's 68, man. That's recent
Right.
picture.
She looks good.
That's what plastic will do for you.
She looks better than fucking Cher. That's for goddamn.
Oh,
sure.
fuck you, she does. Fuck you. Well, yeah, now Cher looks like a fucking. But back in the day, Cher was 55 years old when she was sitting on that cannon back in the 80s, you know.
No, she was 43 when she did that video.
Okay, sitting on a cannon in fucking
Look at this. Look at
fishnets.
this ugly hag. Look at this ugly hag.
Oh, fuck you. You deserve a punch in the fucking face.
Talk about
Fucking
class.
loser.
Anyway,
I'd dig her up and bang her.
Yeah.
That's the cheap Chinese plastic they used on her face.
Yeah.
I've never done that. That is so cool. Is it a
How-
bully club now?
Bunker.
Let's see. How old was Cher in the Turn Back Time video? Yeah, she was 43. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I have
But
to admit, she did look good for 43 back then. But now, man, 43 looks good on just about every woman.
Except for you.
Well, that's because I'm not the woman.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant on a woman.
Oh, all right. You want him on a woman? Those are hands and feet, man. Hands and feet.
Have fun garage sailing, MCK.
MCK, have a good one.
That does sound fun. I've been marketplace sailing.
Oh, how's that going with the people? You get any?
Marketplace.
I got like 150 clicks, no messages.
Oh, fuck. I thought I had
So
God damn it. Oh, I thought I had another cops are up. She's a honey. Yeah, she is.
Dude, I'm so almost tempted. I'm so almost tempted to buy a 10 millimeter.
peace, MC.
A 10 millimeter AR?
No, 10 millimeter pistol.
Yeah, I'm
I need
Good night,
to
MCK.
You know why I'm so tempted? Because the High Point has the new one now. Be rocking the High Point.
They say it works.
The Yeet cannon, baby. Have you seen? I kind of like the way they look now. They changed the styling of the High Point.
Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah, a little bit. It's still giant though.
Yeah, but look at that. I mean, it's got a threaded barrel, and
That big around.
they changed the grips a little bit and stuff. You know, it doesn't look as bad.
Little Picatinny,
It's got Picatinny on it.
which by the way is you can only use High Point shit under Picatinny.
Those are the old ones. The new ones you can. New ones,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, good for them.
Yeah, because here's one. Here's one with the Surefire on it.
Are you showing pew-pews on my fucking chat?
We have been all night, Mikey.
Yeah, but they're not like actually live in my hands, so therefore it's okay.
It's a picture of a picture, a movie of a picture. So technically, Dish could show nipples. Just saying.
I don't understand what's going on. I watch other chats and people show fucking guns and play with them and everything, and they're still on the air.
They say if you do it about 10 minutes in, you're fine because no monitor is going to sit there and watch you for 20 minutes. That's their theory.
Yeah, well, the night that I was playing karaoke, they fucking nailed me on
Oh yeah.
one on all those songs I played.
Oh yeah, you're playing music.
Yeah, on all those songs I played, they nailed me on one fucking song.
Dude, I got nailed on a fucking my kid's marching band video for the song and marching band. I got a copyright strike or whatever for the, you know, the whatever song they were playing, the band that I'm like, yeah, that might be your song, but you're not playing it. The fucking marching band is playing it. It sounds nothing like the real fucking song.
Right. MCK, who'd your brother take a photo with? Cher? I'd be so fucking jealous if my brother took a photo with Cher.
Reba.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Ribble McIntyre.
What do they call them? Gingers?
Right on, Vanessa.
Holy shit.
What?
Fucking J-Lo without makeup.
Oh, please stop.
Yeah. It kind of surprised me. I was like, wow. I've always kind of been a J-Lo fan, or at least the back, like you watch her walk away.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
Flan says, holy crap, they're saying 10,000, is that 100,000? Mexican immigrants are going to be coming to the U.S. due to some title expires next week. Well,
That's right. They can join the Chinese, and we can all have a party.
well, I figure we'll do this. We'll just catch them, and we'll drive to fucking Canada.
10,000, Flan. That's nothing. There's quite 5 times that many coming across the border every day.
Every day.
Hey, here.
Hey, Gear.
You know, hey, Gear, what's up? You know, Flan, if they were coming over for, to seek asylum or something, whatever, that wouldn't bother me. I'd do anything to get out of where I was if things were fucking turned to shit. You know what I mean? So I can understand why they do it. However,
you're supposed to go to the
when you're crossing, when you're doing when you're coming over here and your main goal is just to sell drugs or be a runner or whatever, or you're selling fucking Mexican girls to that are, oh, by the way, 10 to the fucking highest bidder.
Well,
you just deserve a fucking bullet to your forehead.
Apparently that's okay, Mikey, because our government is just that busted doing it.
Well, yeah, what the government was doing, I just watched the thing on this, Stevie. They were using these kids, the government was using the kids to, like, let adults come over and say, oh, that's my kid. Blah,
That's
blah,
my
blah.
kid, right.
And once the adults are in, they take the kids back into Mexico and traffic them again over the same kid, using the same kid over and over to get adults in.
Well, they have been delivering those children to American caretakers who are putting them to work in factories. They busted them. So you remember the guy who predicted the new slave labor is why they're opening the borders. Predicted that. Just saying.
Right. MTK.
You love J-Lo? I don't know. I'm not a J-Lo fan. She doesn't do anything for me.
I think that's a hate face there.
All right, I hate J-Lo too because she doesn't do nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, her talent's not on the real upscale. So, Shalisa, the first thing you make on your lathe is a whopper for the new boyfriend so you can bonk him in the skull with it?
Oh, it's definitely a skull cracker. It's a batten for fine detail work on my fatwood.
That's awesome.
New technique.
I found
Takes fatwood to
the
fine
new gun
fatwood.
that I want, Stevie.
Huh?
I found the new gun that I want.
Oh, God. That means you're going to make me start shopping again. Tilt, tilt. Stump just sent me a thing on Facebook. I'm sure some of y'all seen it. Is a car with a minigun built on the top of it. It was freaking awesome.
Did it work?
Yeah, and it moved the car back about 2 feet when it went off.
I was going to say.
It made her rock a little bit. It was bigger than a minigun. It had longer barrels.
I like how Flan announces when she's going potty.
Right? Hey, you gotta get your thrill.
Well, I can't really say much because I have a real bad habit of saying I gotta piss, and my wife would be like, "Thanks for sharing." It's just a habit.
She just thinks she's smarter than us because she found the toilet paper
Yeah.
thingy.
I gotta get rid of this cold or whatever the hell it is I got.
Shalisha's trying to get rid of the Tyrannosaurus Rex with her snicker.
So okay. I was just trying to read those fucking comments, and it's like, oh
Wait, you watching somebody else's video on your own chat?
no, I'm watching from the inside.
Oh, and by the way, Alone dropped a new video tonight.
Did she? I'll have to watch that tomorrow.
A minute of it.
Me and the wife. The wife loves her videos.
Cool.
I love her videos too.
Is that a launcher?
The Get Off My Lawn 9000.
An automatic gun?
Yeah.
What's in the back? Is that a shotgun in the back?
What is on the back of that?
Oh.
Looks like. What are you doing? You gotta stick your head in there, man. Long hair.
Yeah. Holy crap, it's Sasquatch.
Yeah. It looks like it's a M1 carbine and an AR-15
Ooh.
with a right behind the seat. There is a ammo can. See the ammo can?
Oh, yeah.
That's such a tease right there.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, what's this? Winchester is shooting. They're shooting a turkey target. Winchester has a long, new round called the Longbeard X.
Some of them turkey loads will knock you for a loop.
Yep. I think odds are only what we're allowed. What are we allowed to shoot for a turkey load?
I'm gonna pull this up right when he gets ready to shoot it.
The biggest shot we can use is number 4 here.
I think it's 7. No, can't be.
Is it 3?
Jezza, what shot do we use?
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
We used to use 4-shot.
That's the biggest we can use here. Down south, I used to use number 2s. Sure didn't take many BBs to bring them down.
7 shots what you used to shoot fucking doves and shit with.
Yeah. I don't know why, but out of my dad's 20 gauge, I had the best luck with 7.5s.
Really?
Yeah. It probably had something to do. It was an old Mossberg with the screw-on choke. Probably had something to do with that.
Yeah, I got one of those jokes. Hey, whatever helps, whatever works, that's all that matters.
But it's used to
All right.
squirrel.
Huh?
Squirrel.
I don't think it's squirrel season for me right now.
But what? I mean, I didn't ask you if it was squirrel season. I asked, what do you use for squirrel?
I used to use a 22,
Pelican.
but for squirrels, you can use like 6-shot, 4-shot.
I used to use 6-shot. I always used 6-shot for the longest time, but then I started getting into hunting them with the 22. So
22 headshot. Of course, that's when you get the one that just will not sit still for a millisecond.
Yep.
Following it up and down the tree. It's like, come on.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, Mr. Wabbit.
Gonna get the wabbit.
Actually took him off the air.
Yep.
Sissy ass.
they took Elmer Fudd. He got canceled. Did Elmer Fudd get canceled?
Yep.
He's a
Quite a
Fudd.
while back, actually.
Kill the wabbit. I don't know. And I just stopped the fucking plane or I want to get off, you know?
Yep. Can't happen soon enough. I'm getting to the point now where I'm like thinking about putting our phones in a Faraday bag when we go up north and shit so they can't track us and all kinds of tinfoil hat bullshit. It's like, golly.
Hey, we'll get company then.
Yeah.
If we don't answer, what's going on with them? We're gonna go check them out.
Oh, you piss people off to trick them into coming over? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah. Smoke signal.
Yeah, it's just getting too stupid. I want to unplug. I was watching today, they had a live feed video of a big old shell refining thing in Texas that blew up, caught fire. And the newscasters were making it sound like it wasn't a big deal. Oh, it's not that bad. And the thing's just billowing, and there's a creek right across the thing that all the oil's probably going into, which goes right into the ocean. I'm like, what the? They're all.
And then they're going
Everybody in the live stream was making fun of them. Oh, it's under control now. It's no big deal. Meanwhile, the flames are like kicking up behind the guy again. It's like, what the hell?
Like the building's burning behind the guy and the protesters are throwing bottles and shit. And it's like mostly peaceful protesters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was typing there making fun of all kinds of crap. I said, yeah, listen, everything's going to be okay. You got to listen to what they're saying. Don't trust your eyes of what you're seeing on video. Live video. What the hell am I hearing?
I don't know. It sounds like the ocean.
That's
No, it sounds like rain or a jet or something.
Or waves crashing, whatever. I don't know.
Can you
Hey, Susie.
behind us? Yikes! Oh, I was gonna say,
It's Rose.
yeah, those are pretty awesome. There you go.
Yeah, that's cool. How it glows.
What is that? Her tea light?
Mm-hmm.
It's a tree stump.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
how long would that burn if you just let it burn?
I haven't tested them out yet.
Okay.
Flan said Australia news was covering that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the local newscaster, oh, don't worry. And then they got the representative for the Shell company. She goes, well, I just got on scene, and she sounded like a total airhead. It's like, how'd you get your job?
Well, she used to be head of marketing for Budweiser. So
Whoops, I made a boo-boo.
yeah,
You know what? The thing is, though, they're all pointing their fingers at her. She didn't make that huge executive decision by herself. There was a big old committee meeting, and, you know, the majority had to agree to it. So it isn't just her.
somebody at work said, "Man, what would you do if you were, in charge of Bud Light marketing right now?" I said, "Really, honestly, what I would do is I would come out and be like, in our efforts to, I don't even want to say make things right or whatever, because, I do want to include everybody, So I would just do a commercial of, whether you're man, woman, black, white, Chinese, straight, gay, transgender, whatever, most of us all work every day. And there's nothing better than coming home and cracking up a nice cold Bud Light after work, right?"
Yeah.
Here was my idea.
For a working person that works in this country, you get Bud Light, we're going to go ahead and give you what you deserve, and we're going to lower the price of our beer.
Water.
Well, yeah.
Here was my idea. Have an old-fashioned Budweiser commercial, a sports bar full of people, partying, noisy, the shit going on. The door opens, little Miss Light Feathers walks in, and the bar goes silent. And then have one of the guys crack a beer and hand it to him, and, come on in.
Yeah.
Simple. Now you're included.
That's a pretty good idea. That's a good
Pay me. I'll take 120 grand a year and be happy. Not 2 million. Yeah, that would have been great. Or around a campfire or a party, mudding, out mud bogging.
Oh, yeah. And then have them like step out of the
Have
woods.
some girl dude come ripping up there doing all kinds of tricks and hop off, and everybody goes, "Oh," and then crack a beer and hand it to her. Come on, let's go. Simple.
That one we watched the other day, the mud thing.
Oh, the rock bouncing vehicles.
Oh my
Holy
gosh,
shit, I want
that
one
was
so bad.
awesome.
Good night, Shalusha.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Nice to see you. Say hi to Steve for me.
I will. See you tomorrow.
Peace.
Sweet dreams, girl.
But that's all they had to do. And the main thing that I was mad about is what she said about the whole fratty, blah, blah, blah. It's been going downhill for years with the attitude and shit. That's what everybody got pissed about.
Well, I mean, plus they took their main sales base, and just totally shit on.
Yeah.
And they're paying for it right now. I mean, you go to the store. I was there the other day, and people are just like, honestly, they're just like, fuck it. There's all kinds of Bud Light there. Some Budweiser. If people are still drinking some Bud, but like the fucking Miller and the Miller Lite,
Coors.
like the Coors. Oh my god, you can't even find fucking Coors around here anymore. Everyone's drinking
Nope,
Coors.
you can't. Sucks.
Yeah, they just screwed up. That's all.
But
We're conservatives. We don't care if you put on a bra and a dress. Long as you leave the kids alone, let's party. Ain't no big deal.
Good night, SKI.
He was saying that to Shalisha.
Man, oh man. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna train you tomorrow.
Train? Wow.
You're running my chat tomorrow.
Oh no.
And you'll learn by, what is that? Learn by fire or whatever that.
Yeah. I know what you're trying to say.
Trial by fire.
Trial, yeah.
you gonna learn today.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I get invited. No. Oh no.
Yeah, I know the
You
socks
can
one.
get the little stomach issues just before
Thank you,
go
honey.
in there and stuff.
No.
It's all Deuce's fault.
Right?
Ah.
I'm telling you.
You gonna put that dish rag back in the drawer when you're done with it? Fold it up nice and neat.
No, let's go right in the fucking laundry room's right behind that wall.
I remember when I was a kid sneezing, my dad would pull his hanky out of his pocket and hand it to me.
Yep, all crusted up.
Like, no thanks, Dad. I'll use my sleeve. Freaking nasty. All full of cement dust and boogers and blah.
Old school people.
My right eye is on fire right now.
Dude, mine is too. I'm sitting here like,
Dude, it's tearing. Look at my eyes. They're fucking tearing.
Are you getting an eye burn?
Yeah.
must
big
be
time.
an allergy or something.
I used to.
They said the new COVID variant is pink eye. They
I
did
never
on the
had-
news. They said it on the news.
That's not COVID. That's from somebody playing with their butthole.
No doubt.
Pink eye, infantigo.
You're lost, Aaron. What were you trying to figure out, Aaron? We'll help
Mike,
you out.
I can tell you, brother,
Which
when I
one?
take my glasses off, with this hat on, I'm fucking awesome, handsome. Look at that. Damn.
Oh,
God.
you look like fucking Pearl Ives.
There's some powder.
It looks a little different when I put my glasses on. I'm gonna give me some other ones because this one doesn't look good backwards. You know, I gotta get it. Has a weird thing in the back. I gotta get the.
All right, stop there. Stop there.
Oh yeah, Mikey.
If I have to do, oh Jesus Christ, goodbye. He's
See, I
gone.
think that looks good backwards.
It's got
Let me
this
explain
weird.
something to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Men over the age of
I
20,
just what?
men over
What
the age
looks
of
like that
23,
comedian?
What are we doing?
men over the
Some
age of
mall
23, unless you're shooting a gun, you're a catcher in softball or baseball, okay? Or you're underneath a cabinet or something, and you had to turn your hat sideways. Or you're riding a motorcycle without a helmet. You got to turn your hat sideways. You have to turn your hat around. Other than that, the visor goes to the fucking front, you jackasses.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, says you, douchebag.
Fucking grow up. Grow the fuck up. Put your hat on the right way. Jesus Christ.
My
Grown
favorite.
ass
You
man.
got the hat on backwards, and they're
Oh,
wearing.
stupid.
Mall
Wait.
cop. Totally mall cop right there.
Right?
You got the hat on backwards, and then they have their sunglasses on top of their head like this, and then they go.
Yeah.
I just when I see a guy my age or something doing that, I'm like,
Well,
stop
here,
trying to
the
look.
good thing is I'm
Stop
not
trying to look like you're
not that
20
fucking
something
old yet,
years
so I can
old.
still wear my hat backwards.
Yes, you are. You're a 50-year-old fuck.
50 is the new 40, which
Oh,
40
okay.
is the new 30. So I'm right at 30 right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I hate backwards hats too. That's awesome fun.
Now the only time you bother me is when we're over
It's a
here.
good thing I'm not here to impress Flan. You know what I mean?
Pete with it. No, Ernest or Ernie.
Yeah, I've been told I look like him. Thank you.
No, I mean.
Thank you for the heartache.
No, I mean just when you flip your head, that's all I thought of. Not you.
Ernest P. Worrell. Just do it, Steve. Say, hey, Vern.
I'll say
Stevie-
what the problem is right there, Vern.
Well, let actually no, not Stevie. We'll let Ohio actually be in charge this time. See what happens.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Lord have mercy. We're all
You
getting
know, we're all
Go
screwed.
to,
I'll be right back.
let's go to Instagram and type in booties.
booty.
I'm sure. Whoa, those aren't. Whoa. Let's see.
I didn't know you could do that on Instagram.
Oh, you could just do about anything on Instagram. Look. Oh, look. She needs something up in that cabinet. We better film it.
Oh, I love the little bell bottoms.
I was gonna say, is this the 70s?
That was actually Marsha Brady with a butt.
Yep.
I get the angle. Here we go. Oh, she's bouncing. She needs something on that top shelf.
I
so-
think she forgot her drawers under those.
I think she did too.
She might be painted on.
I wouldn't want to do her laundry. That could be a hot mess. Well, I hope she wipes good.
And how old do you think she is?
Yeah.
You know, she had a camel toe probably rocking on the other side.
Oh. A little bit goes a long way. And a lot of it goes right to the bottom of my stomach. It just
Right? Yeah.
We went walking in the woods today.
Cool.
He's ahead of me because I'm a slow poke. I gotta look at the ground and all that.
Yeah.
But I was looking. Is it still there?
Oh no.
Yep.
I walked right into a branch and I'm like, ow. And look at me still keep on walking. I'm like, come on, Susie.
Ouch.
Checking for mushrooms in one spot.
Stop, asparagus. Where's the camera? That big.
Oh, cool.
One out
One,
of
though.
all the spots I checked, one sprig.
Well, don't get ticks this year. Didn't you guys get ticks last year?
Yeah, but usually around here, I get them in one spot.
Okay.
This year are carrying COVID.
Yeah, and pink eye too.
That's a good spin on it. Cool, Aaron. You're plenty welcome. Anything's allowed. Just don't be a racist asshole. You can be an asshole, but don't be a racist asshole. We accept everybody. Well, except for racist assholes.
Underlining that one.
Since Mikey's away, I think now's a good time we should start, Stevie. We're going to start sharing dick pics.
With who? Dish? Dude, we got the same cabinets. That's awesome.
That's awesome. It is.
I can see about 45 memes made out of that picture. And by the way, Outdoors with Aaron, I subbed your channel. Looks like he's got interesting content. No, Gerald, don't bring up the moose permit. Is that the one Mikey gets all touchy-feely about?
Yeah.
Especially when he forgets.
At least you reminded him. The 15th, yeah, it's that time.
And he just won't. You're right back.
Alrighty.
Here, take over.
Susie's in charge now.
Yep, Susie's in charge now.
Oh my gosh, and I'm blushing on this end. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Susie.
Back. Thank you.
Susie, I bought a new cookbook.
What?
I bought a new cookbook.
50 ways to... I can't really...
50 ways to eat cock.
50 ways to eat cock. Got that, hon? 50 ways to eat the cock.
Is that like the pop?
C-O-C-K. Cock.
Let it be known that I just got Susie to say cock like 4 or 5 times.
Like 4 or 5 times, yep. And spell it.
Oh my gosh. I'm
And spell it. And she spelled it out.
Oh my god. Good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Bro, forward tilt.
Forward?
That's
I'm trying.
What is this? Just
Hang on, let me try.
something blue.
There we go. It's my new hand.
Looks like a ham radio.
Gotcha. It's a pun.
Oh my God, I forgot. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm having so much fun right now just looking at memes.
Yikes.
What's it say? Love?
And what's her
How
number?
much is her bond?
Much is it on?
Well, don't piss her off. All I gotta say. She looks like one of those.
How much is her bond? Oh man.
So I got a nice long list of shit to bring up tomorrow. Some people might not like it. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Sad but true.
Okay.
Crazy, crazy world. Remember our parents saying, "What a crazy world we're living in."
Whoa.
A car with no roof on it. Oh my God. Oh, if they only knew. Oh, congratulations to Michigan. They passed a couple of feel-good gun laws.
Oh yeah.
She can get some votes next time.
Oh.
Yeah. We now have to get background checks to buy guns here. That was one of them. It's like, we've been doing that for years. Dirt. And here's a big one. If you have little children in the house, you have to put away your guns. You can't just leave them laying around on the kitchen table. That's a new law. Dirt.
Hey, should we break every guideline community thing right now on Mikey's chat?
Okay, Dish, lift up your shirt. Well, if we're gonna go out, you might as well go out with a bang.
I was gonna show the video of. Let's see, tilt forward.
What is that?
If she was only nude.
What, air gun?
Oh, that's a he.
What is that, air gun? What's the smoke coming out from the end?
It's not air gun, is it?
Yeah, air.
That's
No.
That's airsoft for the CO2 in the.
Oh, got ya. Smart. So the CO2 makes it look like a real gun. So when the cop walks up to you, he's going to blast you right in the skull. Nice. Smart. And whatever happened to the law where kids play guns are supposed to have an orange on the barrel and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Now who sounds like a fucking liberal?
And then he absolutely did not
They're
show.
all about our safety, are they not? He absolutely what?
Said he absolutely did not shoulder that pistol brace in that video. And he
By the way,
absolutely was not 15 years old while shooting a.
within 3 days, I've heard that the pistol brace is now okay. Then they took it away again, and now it's okay again. And bump stocks aren't illegal anymore either.
They're not, but why would you make them right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're so awesome, and everybody would have machine guns. Wink, wink.
All the people.
That's a 30 cal air gun with a folding stock on it. Notice the silencer at the end. You know why you can do that? Because it's not a firearm.
It's not a real silencer.
It's not a fire. What, Stevie, trust me when I tell you, they got 45s, and higher calibers that they put these Donnie FL moderators on, you couldn't believe the difference that it makes. It's a real silencer.
Cool.
Yeah, I know the deadline for the Moose Lodge is the 15th. I'll probably do it tonight after I get off chat.
You imagine when the revolution starts, how sore our arms are going to be from pumping all them fucking air guns.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's going to be bad.
Hey, Ohio, tell fucking Bonnie Rubble that we now use fucking compressors.
Yeah, yes, I know, but you carry a compressor with you for a 20-mile run with people behind you with real guns. We're going to need a lot of solar power and a lot of compressors. Just saying.
Oh,
Or instead of breaking into ammo stores, we're breaking into scuba stores to get their high pressure tanks.
right?
For refill.
Yeah. You know what I get a kick out of? I look at the air compressor at work, right? And I always go over to see if I can, if I ever get an air gun, can I either A, charge my gun there, right? Or can I fill up a small tank, right? The highest it goes is like 200 psi, and I'm like, look at the fucking air tanks the size of this fucking room, and it's 200 psi, and I'm like,
yeah, but a lot of it.
what? Yeah, but a 200 psi won't even fill a tank. The tank's like 4,500 or something. They stop after 200, correct?
Yeah, normal air compressors. That's like their
so if the gun holds 45 psi.
No, I'm trying to think if there's a formula between volume and pressure.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
If you get enough volume, the pressure.
Right.
But I'm not that.
But here's the weird part, Steve. Right. So then I go online and I'm looking, and they have these electric fucking
little bitty ones.
Yeah. That'll pump up a gun with no problem, right? But now, like you said, you got to go to the scuba diving store if you have a tank to fill, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are tether. Like if they're at the range, they'll tether. They'll go right from the tank to the gun. You know what I mean? So they can they can see everything with their shots. So like you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Those guys that are doing it for precision and.
Well, I'm thinking what you could do. If you were refilling your tank with one of them little bitty high pressure compressors, is fill your tank first with the low pressure so you get high volume, then hook the little one on it so it's partially full now.
Right.
Now all you got to do is bring the pressure up. It seems like it would save a lot of time with that little,
I mean, these guys with these air guns, they're getting so they actually have a handgun. It looks like a Derringer, but it's not. It's actually bigger than a Derringer, but it holds 2, right? And it's 4,500. But what a lot of guys are doing, they're not filling their thing to 45. They'll fill it to like 43 or even 42.50, because what's happening is that they hear, I can fill it to 45, and this thing's gonna be you know where your first shot goes? Way the fuck off the paper.
Oh,
right. And then because so every gun's got every air gun. Well, I don't know how, but
just
every
like
gun's got a sweet spot, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're gonna find that sweet spot, and that's where you are. If you're putting 5 shots in a fucking dime, 50 yards away, well then if it's at 300 bar, then that's fine. That's your sweet spot.
Yeah.
But
it's
for
the
that
exact same thing
gun,
with reloading ammo. You got to find your sweet spot.
Yep.
Every gun. See, I got lucky with the ammo I made for my 223. All my guns shoot the same round decently. Some are a little better than others, but I got lucky on that because some guns are like way the F off.
Well,
bug on me or something.
Even like my muzzleloader, Stevie, right?
Yeah.
I use those power belts, dish knows, right? I use the power belts, right? And what's the
He did. She remembered this time.
Yeah.
the 270 grade, right? And my buddy says, I don't know why you use that shit. That fucking ammo sucks. You know, I use this ammo and look at me, da 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 da. And I'll never forget it. We're at the range. And I go, what are you using? I use it. Okay, that's what that gun uses. That's what your gun likes.
Yeah.
You know, I says, my gun likes this. Oh, no, no, no. I says, take a shot at 100 yards. One shot, 100 yards. That's a center mass. So, right. Okay. He says, okay. He takes the fucking shot. He's 2.5 inches off center. He's okay, asshole. I'm like an inch. 3/4 of an inch. I goes, fuck you. I says, I'll take that all day, every day.
Yeah.
Right.
All day,
Especially from a
100
muzzle
yards
loader.
with a muzzle. Fuck that. With a 50 cal muzzle loader. All day, every day, I'll take that. 3/4 to an inch off. All day, every day.
Yeah. Especially with that big old hunk of lead,
Yeah.
copper, lead, whatever.
Yeah.
it is.
Obviously, those things aren't meant to be fucking, you know, they're not fucking tack drivers, you know.
No, if you want a tack driver muzzle loader, you got to drop in caliber.
Oh, yeah.
Same as with a rifle.
And unfortunately, up here, if you want to do that, you can't hunt with it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what our regulations on air gun is.
well, ours, I can coyote hunt. I can't deer or bear. I can't do any large game, but I can go turkey hunting, coyote hunting, all small game. I can do with a pellet gun. Steven, they even make a fucking. They call it the Eagle, right? And they even make a little. It's like a shotgun, and it has birdshot in it. So it's amazing what they're doing. It really is.
Cool.
Expensive, dude. They got fucking air guns that are $3,000.
I know.
Did Ohio get us kicked off? Probably. I should probably
Right,
just do the
mistake a
Moose Lottery.
5-letter word to a 3-letter word.
Just sign me up for the Moose Lottery in Maine, will you?
Wish I could.
No, I'll do it. I got. I think this year here I get 7 points. No, 9 points. I forget.
For putting in the lottery? Or
Yeah,
you're
you get
up
points.
9
You get points every. If you don't get chosen, you get points every time you don't get chosen.
Yeah.
It's supposed to help you.
Well, they say here with the bear hunt point system, once you get to a certain amount of points, they have to issue you a license.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know how Maine does that. Jezzo, how does Maine do it? Do you at a certain amount of points do they have to give you one? But if you get like if I get a moose permit this year, right? I can't get one next year.
Right.
But I can buy one. I can not buy one, excuse me. I can put in for one just to get the points.
Right.
To keep my points going for the next time. But you can't, you can't have.
When you put in for one, do you have to pay?
Oh my God, do you ever? Oh, you mean like for me, like tonight, if I go to put in it right now, I have to pay.
Smile.
They have.
That's
Jezzo, what is it? $10. I think it's $10 a chance. Which you can up more. You know, you can up your thing
So
even
you
more.
have to, in order to up your points, even though you can't get one because you got one last year, you still have to pay to put in for one.
Yeah, but it's like it's a lower rate.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, but you can't. You can't win though, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And so you can still buy everything you want to do. But you'll get your points for that year.
Yeah, I think our application for bear, and I'm guessing here is like $4 or $5 or something.
Isn't that like paying a hooker and not getting a blowjob?
Yeah, but you get the promise of getting a blowjob later. The sure thing at the end of the run.
Rubber or no rubber?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't, because I've known Mikey for a long time and I've never seen him go fucking moose hunting.
Well, I've been putting in since I've only been putting in the moose lottery in Maine. I stopped in New Hampshire, but I've only been putting the moose lottery in Maine since 2013. 13 or 12.
That's 10 years you were promised a blowjob, never got it.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like being married.
That's 10 years that you've paid for a blowjob and never got it.
Bro,
Oh, hey, let me tell you something. You want to talk about being paid? If I hit the moose lottery, you want to talk about fucking money?
Yep.
So if I hit the moose lottery, all right, number one, now I gotta go buy my main license, okay?
Hey, redneck prepper.
For a non-resident, that's almost $120.
Good night, Fawn.
Good night, Flan.
Good night, one.
She want to know if you're doing a chat tomorrow night.
I think so.
So there's $120 for the license, Ohio, okay? Just the moose lot, and when you win the moose lottery, now you get your stamp for the moose. Guess how much that is? 5 balloons. Okay. Now you're into it for $620. Most people, especially guys like me that are not residents, and I'm not up there scouting and all that bullshit, right? I'm gonna hire a guide. Okay. I'm looking at $4,500 easy for the guide. Easy.
That was a cat. I was getting ready to kick him.
She's right there. I don't know why she's sitting there for the longest time.
It's over $5,000 to shoot a fucking moose. If you know what I mean. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. I changed locations, by the way, because
it's a lot of money.
Did you get run out of your own home?
No, people finally went to bed, so.
Oh,
Not arguing that, redneck prepper.
thank you.
What's that?
He says, dish is sexy.
What do you think?
Careful, Mike will throw you off.
Mike's a tad bit protective. It's not even jealousy. It's just protective when it comes to dish.
Rawr.
I don't know what it is. It's been that way for how many years, Dish?
Quite a while.
About the same time you haven't got a moose.
You're hilarious.
I can always come to Ohio and shoot you. I don't even have to sign up for no lottery.
Careful, Mike, saying that stuff, you'll get canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Everybody
Well,
cancel Delucia. He threatened death on me because I
I
identify
didn't
as
threaten death on you. I threatened death on a moose.
I identify as a moose. It's my right. If you don't, believe in your head, then make believe in my head, then you're just a racist bigot.
Hey, I won. Yeah, baby.
Want something?
New cameras for everybody on Mike.
Oh, it's only $24, $24.40. But that's all right. I'll take that.
Okay, new Japanese, Chinese piece of crap camera for everybody.
Yeah.
On clearance now. I seen one the other day. They're getting so bold. Clearance sale, big giant rolling toolbox is $69, and they use the Lowe's logo and the Lowe's colors and all of that.
I bet the money line that the Red Sox would win. I won 2240. I got my money. I'm getting my money back slowly but surely. I took $300 out of my account out of FanDuel. Put it in my bank account. So now I got to build my account back up again. So,
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
well, no, I won it. So now I want it. So I put it in my checking account. And now I have on my FanDuel account, I'm back up to $100 in my account.
How much have you lost?
Huh?
Yeah, you heard me.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, you did. You're just like every typical man.
Oh my God. What did you say?
How much have you lost? And you
I
said,
don't know.
oh.
I will tell you in a minute. I'll tell you in a second. Jesus Christ, told you fucking phone, kid.
Did you just call him Jesus Christ?
No, I told him to hang on a second, kid. Account overview.
Oh.
Is that it?
I fell for it too, Redneck Prepper, but as soon as I said okay, I had this weird feeling and immediately went after it and I got my money right back.
Good.
So it says winnings 500. Here, you want me to show it to you so you believe? So I'm not. So you think I'm lying to you?
Anything, Mike? Just
it says winnings $500, $505.14. Bets was 234. So my net is 271.
So you're up $271.
Well, technically, I'm up $371 because I still have 100 in my account. That's how much I pulled out. I've taken $271.14. I still have $100 in my account.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
You know, wait till fucking football season.
Whoop whoop. I'm a fucking joke.
I can't wait.
I just either heard gunshots or fireworks prematurely.
Hey, Stump.
Stumper, what's up, kid?
Quick, you better post on the Facebook neighborhood page, letting everybody know.
What?
That he heard gunshots or fireworks.
Yeah, get the militia up.
Stumper, you up? You want to come on?
No, anytime there's like loud noise, a bang or whatever in the neighborhood here, within seconds somebody's always on like the neighborhood Facebook thing. Did everybody else hear the gunshots? Were those gunshots? Was that fireworks? Was that a train derailment? What the hell was
that? Little gun shy, are we?
I like sitting out at work at my XPO, and the Methuen Rod and Gun Club is right behind Ryder.
Yeah.
And we'll be standing out there having a bud every night, and they'll be out firing. I'm like, rifle, handgun, right. And then the kid said to me, he goes, well, when's a shotgun? I said, I don't know. I haven't heard, And then back in the fall, like, October-ish or whatever, early November, I said to him, I said, those are muzzle loaders. He said, how do you know? I said, muzzle. You could tell the difference between a muzzle loader and any other gun. Matt says I just heard gunshots. It was from me, but I still heard them. You're in no shape for public. All right, bro.
What was that? Sir, that was an AK-47. It makes a distinctive noise when fired at you.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
you absolutely have to. Oh, wrong movie.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge. I watched that other day.
Yeah. Yeah, they were shooting the AK-47s at him. This is an AK-47. It makes a distinct sound. Know your enemies, or whatever the hell, however he did it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good imitation, actually.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
And then he was out, right? He was drunk or something, or whatever. The lieutenant was in there. The lieutenant that was in the fucking never saw the field before in his entire life. What is that, sir?
Yeah, they're like, sir, that is an
That's
AK-47.
an AK-47.
Makes a distinctive sound when fired at you, sir. Yeah, they know what it sounds like now, don't they?
Yeah.
Have you ever been out in the woods and heard a rifle crack and then you hear the bullet like like
No,
right over your head?
I've never been that close that nobody's ever. No,
Man, dude, I was sitting in a fucking tree line one time, and I can't remember if I might have been bow hunting because it was kind of early, and I think some people were just out just shooting. They were just, and I was like, "Well, this sucks because I ain't gonna see nothing now." And I just remember hearing that from a distance, and just it's like, damn.
Fucking it curdled your mouth. I dodged, I think I had like 2 or 3 rounds of 7mm mag whiz by my hair before I was eating dirt. And then another time I had a load of double-aught buckshot zinging past me from the other side of a like woodlot. Somebody shot at something, and man, it was like all around me. I'm like, holy shit.
No, the closest I ever came to that bullshit was some jackass. We were up north, and I got a fire going in the fireplace, giant fire, And he decides he wants to empty out my truck. I go, hey Zippy. He goes, what? I goes, what did you just throw in the fire? He's just that big, huge paper bag from your truck. I goes, asshole, that's got fireworks in it. It's got half sticks of dynamite, quarter sticks of dynamite. You stupid
my God.
fuck. I jump in the fucking truck. Boom! Get the truck the hell out of there. No, everything just starts fucking going. I'm like, you stupid son of a bitch.
I'm throwing away the garbage, dirt.
Fucking ash is going everywhere. And oh my God.
I would add it. They had my paycheck in there. Bastard, you owe me $500.
It wasn't even that. It was just the fucking. I was more worried about all the all the wood that was in the fire and everything, And it's like,
no shit,
dude. We used to have a big 4th of July party all the time, and we always had like a campfire, like a bonfire or whatever. And we always did fireworks, and there was shit going on constantly. Well, one year I found I had a roll of wick left over, just about, I don't know, a foot or 2 left over from a little roll, a little spool. And I was like, oh man. So I cut a bunch of pieces of wick about that much. And then when we're sitting around the fire, I just light it and throw it underneath somebody's chair, just a wick, because it's like people fireworks, and they would jump up and run away, and then nothing happened. Like, man, fuck you. And then you get them used to that, and then you throw the real cherry bomb underneath them.
To answer your question, Matt, I would definitely say yes on that.
Yeah, that's why one of the reasons in Michigan they do not allow you to shoot a bear out of a tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because hunters look like a bear up in the tree in low light. You see a big lump.
Right.
Shoot at it.
What if you're in the tree and the bear starts climbing the tree? Can you shoot?
Yeah, then all bets are off. Fuck that. I ain't jumping.
It all depends if it's a bear season or not.
I don't care season.
Yeah.
Look at that guy on Facebook. That guy on Facebook he was deer hunting, and the bear climbed his fucking stand, and he's like, go away, shoot, doing the whole thing to get him to go. And finally, he tapped his gun he blew his fucking hunting, but he tapped his barrel on the fucking, what do you call it?
Handrail.
The fucking thing went fucking. It was a young bear. It wasn't like it was some 400-pound fucking,
Yeah, all bets are off. Sorry.
But still, let me tell you something. A 200-pound young bear is still going to ruin your fucking day.
Yeah, it ain't
Right.
like you're playing with a puppy.
Yeah.
Just think them little needle sharp puppy teeth the bear's got at 200.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
I say a puppy will fuck you up, man.
It's like I keep telling my brother, I go, thank God your fucking dogs aren't black. You know? And he goes, what do you mean by that? I go, thank God they don't have a black coat. he's got 2 English Mastiffs that are fucking 230 fucking pounds apiece. I goes, they'd be fucking shot.
Oh, shit.
I hear you there, Stump. Yeah, but Stump, you're never in a tree stand. You're on your fucking front porch, remember?
Come up and try to get a sip of your coffee.
Yeah, that ain't hunting. That's fucking killing.
Stump's probably just sitting on his damn couch with the window open.
That's how he know. I tell you that? Stump
I
goes
know.
deer hunting.
Yeah.
Walks out his front porch, sits his ass on his front porch, puts his coffee down, uses the fucking railing as a fucking rest, and waits for the deer to come out of the woods. I tell my buddy too, and he goes, yeah. He says, don't hate the players, hate the game. I'm like, fuck you.
At our old house, we used to, we didn't hunt from the garage, but we used to shoot from the garage because I had a bench right up against the back of the garage wall, and we had a sliding window in the garage, and it didn't have a screen in it, so I'd just slide that window over, and you could sit right in the garage at that bench and shoot out the window right at. Remember the little range I had behind my house, Mikey, with a little hump, the little hill.
Yep.
And you could shoot right from there. It's a little bit further away than we normally shot, but I mean, it was fun to sit there with a rifle and shoot.
Hey,
Hey,
Stump, that's on my uncle's property. That's a bear track on the left side.
But what kind of
Matt
What
said
kind of-
trees.
kind of
Matt
boots
said
is
trees
looking?
here ain't high enough to climb.
Yeah, right.
But Matt, like, isn't cactuses fucking taller than your trees out there?
And excuse me, Mike, it's cacti.
Oh,
Is
whatever.
plural.
Fred Flintstone used to say cactus juice all the time.
it's cactus?
Yeah, talk about one cactus.
Came from one cactus, but if there's multiple,
Whatever.
God.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I am not a fucking,
Scholar, we know
A
that.
lyrical tactician.
Oh, listen, it's Friday and I don't give a rat's fuck. You know? It's like my wife saying, oh, you can say fishes as you can't say fishes. Yes, you can. If you're talking about more than one species of fish, you can say fishes.
Swimming with the fishes.
And I'm like, babe, you can't. She looks it up, sure as fuck it says it, right?
You just can't say fishes.
It's a shit.
Fishes.
I seen the video the other day where the girl said something like Worcestershire or she higher sauce or whatever, and the dude was like, "There is literally 1,500 ways how to mispronounce that, and you didn't do any of them."
Yeah, you're right. Good point by you, Matt.
Wow. It's a lot of women.
Since we got Matt out there in the chat,
Yeah.
I was gonna get some of those magazines, and I was too late. They were like sold out.
Matt doesn't use those magazines. Just saying.
What magazines?
I don't know, whichever ones you think you know.
Oh no, I think he does use them. But they were on sale the day for like $5.98 or whatever.
$5.
Damn.
98 cents.
And I can't remember what
3.5.
what the damn
Shoot for
Name
five.
of the company was. I know it was in his bio on his Instagram. It was on his bio. You go there, and
Mm-hmm.
company had these steel AR mags for $5.98 or something, and I was going to buy a bunch of them, and I had them in my cart, and I said, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I went back the next day, and they were fucking like sold out. I was like, fuck, I should have.
Dude, that always happens. You don't know that by now, for Pete's sakes. Just think of the money in contraband you could sell when they
Hey, Ohio. Matt said the
when they banned them.
$6. Matt said the $6 Korean steel AR mags. They work great.
Yeah. Well, I know, like I know he beats the shit out of his stuff. You know what I mean? If Matt's using it and he says it works, then it fucking works because he's out there in the desert.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to though? In a sense,
Ohio, he said global ordinance.
Global
he
ordinance, that's
he
it.
puts his equipment through the ringer, and you got to respect. I don't know. I think you got to respect it because it's like you're finding out what it's what the fuck is that word I'm looking for?
Tolerate.
Yeah, the tolerances, but still,
Durability or what?
yeah, of that particular gun, that particular manufacturer that puts out that particular gun, and I don't know. I for one don't have an issue with it.
You know what?
Got to be there when you need it.
You know,
Matt, are you still running one of those radical arms ARs? Because those damn things are pretty damn cheap, and I know that you have one at one time. I don't know, but is it still fucking kicking or what?
you know, like the old argument. Mike, mod him so he can post a link. Mod who? Matt?
Yeah, mod Matt up for sure.
I gotta go to YouTube. Hang on. I gotta go to YouTube.
Give him a blue check mark. We all know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, send him a link.
I thought you were going to say give him a blowjob. We know.
Only you would think that way, Steve. Only
Yeah.
you.
Ohio, you listening?
What's that?
Nope.
What am I listening to?
Send if Matt wants to take one, send him a link.
I can send him a link. I don't know if he. Let's see.
I'll
Well, that's
send
why I
a
said
link.
if he wants to take
I
one.
sent the link.
Mikey.
See.
God, how long did we listen to that with Stump?
It
It was a minute.
Why does he have to be fucking what do you call it to put a what do you call it in here?
Because YouTube sucks ass. That's why.
Right? That is a moderator.
Are you reading comments, Ohio?
No. What?
He still has the radical.
Okay.
He changed the barrel at 20,000 rounds, and it's still kicking.
I don't know if he's up on this or not, but I just sent him through like Facebook Messenger the link. If he wants to join us.
Had to change the barrel at 20,000 rounds. See, he puts his equipment, he puts whatever he owns through the. I personally think that's excellent. Sorry.
That's a whole
Most gun guys wouldn't shoot 20,000 rounds in a lifetime.
Right. I mean, that's a complete.
I'm
AR.
not saying you have to shoot 20,000 rounds. Okay. What I'm saying to you is that it's the old. It's like when we used to pick on what's his name there. Just used to call him 1911, Big Glock Daddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, and we used to tease him, and where'd you get that at Walmart toy section, all that, and you tease him, right? And then I would always tell him, I go, you know what? I don't give a rat's ass if you bought some whatever for $100. Whatever works for you in that particular moment that you need it, and it doesn't jam, it didn't do this, it didn't do that. Guess what? That fucking gun was fucking solid gold, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I've had a Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport, the original one that doesn't have the why can't I think of what it's fucking called, Stevie?
Because it's Friday.
The dust cover. It doesn't have a dust cover on it.
Yeah.
I've had that thing for what, 10 years, and I shoot the hell out of it, you know. And I even shoot. I got a conversion kit. I even shoot dirty ass 22 long rifle out of it.
Yeah, but the original one was actually the good one. What they kept doing to keep the price the same, they kept making the gun cheaper and cheaper instead of raising the price for the good one.
Well, yeah, because I've got that. What's that Smith & Wesson? What's their proprietary?
The super coat or Duracoat or whatever the fuck.
Barrel or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So
yeah, the older ones are better on those.
I mean, it doesn't have a dust cover, but you know what? I don't live in the desert, so I think I'm okay. You know?
Right.
And how many times have you actually, I mean, have you seen anybody like really use the dust cover? You know, I mean, the original AR or the M16s or whatever, the original ones that Stoner designed and for the Air Force or whatever, they didn't have dust covers on them.
Yeah, and they jam like shit. And it's more to keep mud out than dust. A little bit of dust it can handle, but you get a gob of mud in there and you're screwed.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, it's the god of beards.
Perfectly groomed.
He's I bet he's out. Are you out in the desert right now?
Yeah, I had to actually climb the mountain to get enough signal.
What's about
Life
90
is
there?
good.
Exactly.
So, you know what I was saying, Matt, was those radical firearms. You can get a complete AR for less than $500, and you run the hell out of them.
So, okay, am I coming through okay?
Yep,
Yeah.
you are. Perfect.
Okay. So, yeah, I in the first 1,000 rounds, I broke the bolt. Radical changed it out for me, no questions asked. And, yeah, 20,000 rounds, I had to change the barrel because it started keyholing. But I still got the original lower parts kit in it. Doesn't have the original trigger or anything like that, but still got the same lower parts kit springs and detents and all that other stuff in it. 20,000 rounds later. Well, actually more than that, probably 27,000 or something now.
Cool. What broke on the bolt?
The bolt in half.
Really?
Ouch.
Yeah, where the key goes through, that retains it in the carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it
Just
busted right in half.
Must have had
I
a
always
week.
wondered about that spot.
Yeah, it's held up great. It's a workhorse, man. It's my testing rifle. Like all the optics and all that other stuff that I get sent. That's the testing platform for 90% of them, and so it just gets the piss run. I don't even remember. I think it's been probably 3 years since I cleaned it.
Cool.
Wow.
That's awesome. That just-
Redneck Proper wants to know, is that mag sale still on that you were talking about?
I don't know.
I can look real quick. Oh wow! I went to go to Instagram and Britney Spears is sitting here dancing in a thong. So I'm sorry I got distracted.
Hi, Brittany. So which do you like better now? An AR or an AKM? Does that say AKM? Or my eyes burning.
I
What
like
does it
the AK better.
say? Yeah, the AK. It says AK.
if I had it my way, I would probably have the AR platform with the 7.62 by 39 round, but the AR mags that take 7.62 by 39 blow. So
Finicky.
There you go, Redneck.
I think I would change the AR platform and put a side charger on it.
Bear Creek sells some, I guess, pretty decent side charging uppers. And it's support side charging, so it's not the reach over like with an AK. It's the left side as you have it shouldered.
Yeah.
Well, you can do either or, because I just built one. I built a 223 Wild side charger, and it's the side charger on the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to, you can either go under like you would an AK or whatever.
Well, apparently they paid attention to High Point and put it on the left side on the good ones.
He has an Redneck Prepper has an A plat with a 7.62, and he loves it.
Yep, I got one too.
So
far, I haven't shot a lot, but I've had good lucks with the mags I got.
Mike from his channel used to be Budget Guns and Gears reviews or whatever, but he changed it to like MK Outdoors or something.
Okay.
When we went to that range the one time, he had the Palmetto State, the AK something, or it's an AR-15 platform, but it shoots 7.62 or whatever. I shot it. It was pretty decent rifle. I'm looking on that global ordinance, and I do not see those mags. I mean, they got a shit ton of mags for everything else, but I think maybe that they're probably out of the AR mags at this time. Let me do a different search.
Yeah, there's a big sale going on in Massachusetts for the
Yeah, I've been running, like, ever since I bought them, those Korean steel mags from Global Ordnance. Ever since I bought them, I've been running primarily those just to get the rounds through them. And I've had them for about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. I have maybe 1,000 rounds, 1,200 rounds, something through them. Not much, but they've run great so far.
Cool.
Wow, their website is.
It kind of makes sense with the metal mags, because if a plastic mag is worn out, it's shot. You throw it away. But a steel mag, you might be able to, bend the lips in a little bit or tweak it and get a few more rounds out of it.
Redneck says his is stone.
Stoner. I don't know what my brand
Well, I
is.
think he meant stone because he's having a little issue tonight with the spelling. So,
Oh, AR Stoner mags.
Stoner mags, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 6 of them. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I can't find them on here. Like, not having there's Global Ordnance search on a phone is not very user friendly. So I'm sure website's a lot better. I think their website's easier to find stuff on, but a lot of these websites, when you're on a phone, it just condenses stuff down to a little bit harder to read. Friendly.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yeah, the only thing I ever had an issue with that Smith & Wesson M&P was the buffer, or the buffer weight or whatever. That because it's got the little plastic tip on the end of it. It came loose, and like all the weights were buffer all separated. I was like, "What the hell was that noise?" That was, it was like boom, 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 clink, 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 clink. I was like, "What the hell's that?" So that was a cheap fix. Just bought a new buffer.
Mine are C products. Metal. My 20 rounder doesn't have a name on it.
Yeah, C Products has rebranded themselves as Duramag. And they're pretty good. The Duramag, I have, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them. I can't recall. I mean, I bent one real bad, but that was going prone on top of a fucking rock. So, and I came down pretty hard. So I put a fairly significant dent cave in the side of it. Outside of that, it was ran fine.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine when I got my AR. Because I traded this a buddy of mine's guy that he knows. He's an old timer. I'll just be nice and call him an old timer. He wanted. Well, he bought that gun. He bought that M&P 15 right after Sandy Hook, and I think he paid like $800 for it when they jacked the prices up and everything. And a couple of years later, he's like never used it. He just bought it out of a panic buy because he thought they were going to ban him and everything. And my buddy asked me, he said, "Hey, you got anything you want to get rid of? I got this guy wanting to get rid of an AR." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't have nothing that's worth that, you know?" And he said, "Well, what do you got?" And the only thing I had at the time that I was willing to like to let go was that, and this is probably at the time it was a great trade, but now I'm kind of regretting it, trying to find a replacement. But it was my 303 British Enfield. So I bought a British Enfield for $99.
Those are up to like $800 now.
Right, I know. And and I didn't, you know, and I was like, well, that's all I have. And so for boot, I gave him, and this was, you know, this is probably the best deal I've ever gotten on a gun. I gave him that 303, and then I had about 60 rounds of 303 British left over, some stripper clips or chargers as they call them in the British, and then I had like, I think it was like 6 bricks of 22 back then. You remember how valuable 22 was in 2013?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so 6 bricks of 22 and the Enfield traded for that AR. And then he's like, "Well, you might as well take this box of stuff I got for it too." And he hands me this big ass box. It had like 20 Troy 30 round mags in it, and then a red dot and a fucking forward vertical grip and a sling and all kind. He just had a hodgepodge of AR fucking add-ons in a box, and he gave those to me too because he didn't need them because he didn't have an AR. So
cool.
I'll tell you what, the best gun I've bought in recent history is my Glock 19X.
Of course, fucking Glock 19X.
Oh.
We hear about it. You're going to change the name of your channel to the Glock 19X channel, man.
It's, I mean, everybody that touches that gun goes, "I like this. Like, I like this a lot."
We're looking for a gun for Susie, and I looked at the 43X, and I hate to admit it, but it felt pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like 17,000 rounds on it so far, and it's got no sign of quit.
That's the like the 17 like lower or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the 19 slide.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's the black version of it is like the law enforcement version is that the 45?
Yes.
You can go.
Okay. Yeah, that's a decent gun.
Stay up for his whole footy.
I mean, I've shot out 2 Glock 19s, a total of about 70,000 rounds total on the 2. And this 19X, blows them out of the water.
Well, I've got over 3 million rounds to my High Point C9, and it's good.
Oh, the Midwest laugh.
All in one night.
I don't know. I tell you what, that original Canic that I bought years and years ago, I probably got close to I would say I'm probably pushing 2,000 to 2,500 rounds through it, and I still love it. And it's the original one, the one with the big ass, decocker on top of it. Looks like a Walther P99.
Right. I like Canics.
Every time I go to the range, I end up pulling it out and shooting it just as much as my other. Well, I got 4 of those damn Canics. I've got the Combat Elite, the one that you did a video on that you bought for your or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good gun.
That fucking gun, man. And I got a hell of a deal on it too, because I bought it from a guy at work that, he's kind of a gun snob, and he bought that. And then a couple weeks later, the FN Tactical came out, and he just had to have that FN Tactical. I said, well, let me know when you want to sell that Canic or whatever. And he just laughed. And then 4 days later, he sends me a message, and he's like, dude, I want that FN Tactical so bad. He's like, you want to buy this Canic? I said, how much you want for it? He said, give me 400. I'm like, sold.
Yeah, I just got another AR, but it's an expensive one.
Did you go like Wyndham Weaponry or something like that?
Cox Arms, COX Arms.
COX Cox.
Yep.
That's what Susie likes.
They're made here. They're made here in Arizona.
Can't go wrong with a name like that.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong having something made in your home state either.
I'm jealous of that because he's so close to that True Shot Gun Club, man. I've been buying from them like a lot of shit lately.
Just so you know, I support Arizona with every Ruger I buy.
With every Ruger you buy?
Well, at least a 1911.
Hey, Ron Sawyer, what's going on?
I still can't give Ruger money.
How come? I know you're not a Ruger guy. We've spoke that you're not. But what is it that you don't exactly like about the Ruger?
It's not Ruger. It's not modern day Ruger that I don't like.
Okay.
It's Bill Ruger that I don't like. He's dead now, but
yeah, I was gonna say, he's dead now, right?
Yeah.
You used to not be able to get anything over 10 rounds in a Ruger.
Well, Bill Ruger is the one who gave the government the idea of a 30-round mag ban.
Yeah. What do you need that many rounds for?
And well, it was because everything Ruger offered at the time, nothing was over 10 or 20 rounds. Yeah, 10 rounds. And so it cornered the market for him.
Kind of and then Springfield did the same thing a few years later. Well, not a few years, but many years later.
And I just can't get over it. Like, it's just, and it's silly. Bill Ruger's dead. They sell ARs now. They sell 30-round mags now, and I get all that. But I can't get over it. I can't give the man's lineage money.
Not even the Mini 14 with the chrome barrel and the folding stock like B.A. Baracus had in the 18, man. You can't even.
Well, I mean, I would buy, like, if you were to sell me a Ruger, I would buy one off of you. I just wouldn't buy it from the company.
Ruger, okay, I got you. Yeah, that's still one of my dream guns. Is one of them fucking Mini 14s. You know, they used to be like $400. Now you can't grab one for less than like 900 now.
They're higher than that, I think.
Well, like my buddy had one. He had and the older ones, and they were fucking inaccurate as hell, and the barrels used to suck, you know. And they take proprietary mags or whatever. So it's like, if they would just make the Mini 14 to shoot AR mags, it would be so much better of a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the AR-556. It takes AR mags.
Yeah, but I want the wooden stock. That way, people won't think it's evil. You know what I mean?
Paint it brown.
I'd be able to keep it anywhere I went, and be like, it's not a black evil assault rifle. You know?
I have one of the older wood ones, and it came with a 18-inch barrel or a 20-inch barrel. Somebody put a different barrel on it, and it's accurate as hell. No, I have not shot 30 rounds through it, lickety split, and heated it up. But as far as target shooting, it's accurate as hell.
Yeah.
Well, Ohio, just put like A2 furniture, like an A2 stock on your AR, and go get your AR furniture hydro dipped in a wood grain.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's one way
Of
to.
course, you got to get rid of the pistol grip.
You know, another one that I want is that I like. For some reason, I don't think it has any practical use for anything right now. I just don't. But an M1 carbine. I guess it's just the fact I just won't like them. You know. I don't see any use for it. I think if anything was to happen, my go-to gun would be one of my ARs. But although if something happens, you might see me run down the street, fucking slamming the bolt on my Mosin Nagant. Like, bring it on, fuckers!
At 1,000 yards.
I would shoot you with my 6.5 Creedmoor, but I can't afford that. So here we go. Gonna hit you with the Mosin.
Well, even if you miss them, the shockwave will knock them over. So
I gotta say that's probably another one of my good purchases was like the fucking $80 Mosin Nagant back in the day. Those damn things, you can't find them now for like less than 400.
I know, dude. I've had 3 of them, and I wish I still had at least one of them.
That was like the ultimate prepper gun, you know, when the prepping, like when prepping was real big on YouTube, like back in the. You'll remember, Matt? Do you remember Bulldog prepping? Remember that kid? Yeah, he had like a bunch of fucking. He kept buying Mosins. Oh, and then like he'd buy. It's like every time he bought a Mosin, he'd buy 2 or 3 fucking fan cans of ammo, and it's just like, man, that kid had a ton of that shit in his bedroom at one time.
Yeah, my only regret is walking past some barrels of SKSs and not grabbing a couple because they were low price, so I figured they were a piece of shit. Whoops.
You know, you gotta give them commies credit. That's one thing they can make is a damn good rifle.
I don't know if it's good, but it's reliable. Well, I guess it makes it good. It's reliable as hell.
Yeah.
Again,
I mean,
if you're worried about the accuracy of a Mini 14, then you wouldn't want an AK either then.
well, what I'm saying is a lot of people say that AKs aren't accurate, but I've seen people hit shit with AKs 600 yards out, no problem.
Yeah, I have too. Mine was awesome.
Well,
I just didn't like the style.
The Mini 14, I was talking about the accuracy of like their barrels used to, like you could shoot their barrels out really easy. It didn't take long for them to.
It was because they stuck that stupid pencil barrel on there and the harmonics weren't set up right. And
yeah.
But mine seems to work. But it is a shorter barrel than what it was built with. And it works.
Wake up, Mikey.
I'm awake.
Right
How the
now,
hell can I sleep when my eye is burning like a bitch?
I don't
oh,
know.
I hate that. The only way to cure that is either go to bed or get a washcloth.
I already tried the washcloth.
I've seen SKSs for a whole lot cheaper than $200. I was talking about like $1.25, maybe $80.
Really? For an SKS?
Yeah, back in the day.
1992, the bitches were $79 sitting in a fucking wooden barrel at the gun shop,
Yep.
covered in cosmoline.
I remember it was the late 90s. Yeah, late 90s, maybe really early 2000s, but at least the late 90s. That I'm in a dark alley, Columbus, Ohio, behind a tattoo shop, selling an SKS and an AK out of the trunk of my car. And I think I sold them both for $300 total.
Damn.
Maybe I should just make the fonts bigger. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you were around earlier, Matt, when I was talking that I'm really, really leaning towards buying the damn High Point for real. That 10 millimeter. Get a 10 millimeter for under $200. I'm thinking I might do it, just to have one.
I've been shooting 10 millimeter tonight. I'm about two or 250 rounds into it. I guess a company sent me an optic, and I borrowed a buddy's gun because I don't have a 10 millimeter. Borrowed his gun to put the optic on, and got 1,000 rounds of 10 millimeter go through.
Well, my Armament and Axis, if you know that channel at all, I don't know if you do or not, but
I know the name.
Yeah, Chris, he has he's got a Smith & Wesson M&P 10 millimeter, and that thing was a blast to shoot. I was like, wow.
You got to watch the ones they come out with. They're kind of hit or miss. There's a lot of people complaining about their. Wait for Gen 2. They'll fix all the boo-boos.
Yeah, I think he was a Smith & Wesson M&P.
They say the ergonomics on it is great and the trigger's great. But they've been having issues with higher pressure ammo. They were having issues, and I seen one guy every time he shot, the mag would fall out.
I mean, 10 millimeter is pretty angry round. I mean,
it can be if it's loaded right.
I mean, I've been shooting 180 grain MagTech tonight, and it's a XD. It's a Springfield XD Elite.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm looking on his channel right now to see if that's
full size, and it's a handful. It's a handful, that's for sure. I'm hoping to shoot all 1,000 rounds this weekend, but damn it, like I don't know if my hand's gonna take it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff you buy over the counter that doesn't say, tactical or whatever on it is pretty light rounds. But when you get up into like buffalo bore and what you're shooting sounds like it's a little peppery. There you go, Mike. That's how you make the text bigger. So far, I like mine. I want more 10 millimeter.
Well, you're reloading, but is the ammo hard to get on the 10 millimeter?
It's coming around. It's a little pricey, but it's coming around. Plus, I reload, so
Right.
I'm just out buying. I buy the cheap stuff for the brass, and then load them up.
Well, there'll be a pile of brass out here by the end of the weekend if you want to come get it.
Yeah, okay. It's pricey, but I don't know if it's worth that kind of price. It's a long drive.
Yeah, I don't. I don't reload, but I also generally don't pick up my brass because there's a lot of reloaders that come out and scour this area for brass. But on top of that, there's also a couple of old timers that come out and pick up brass and then turn it in for donations to the AMVETs.
Cool. There's a market for it. So far, I'm shooting a 1911 with a 6-inch barrel, and the recoil's very manageable. I like it.
45?
No, 10 millimeter.
Oh. The first 10 millimeter I ever shot was the baby Glock 10 millimeter, whatever that is, the 29 or whatever it is. The little the not the G43 size, but the G26 baby Glock size in 10 millimeter. Man, that thing liked to jump right out of your damn hand.
Right. Yeah, I would not buy that in one of those pocket pistol size. Be like shooting a snub nose 44 mag or something.
Oh, you know what? His 10 millimeter was a Springfield Armory XDM. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't a Smith & Wesson. It was the Springfield.
It's been. I mean, it's not too uncomfortable to shoot. Like the grip is okay in them, but man, do those triggers suck. I hate XD triggers.
My son just came down to show me a video. He's like, there's a prank where people heat up like candy bars and act like it's dog shit. He's like, we just give the guy actual dog shit, and he thought it was candy bars. So. Yeah, that's not dog shit. So he eats it. And he's like, man, that's fucking dog shit.
Reverse psychology.
Right.
It's okay.
I'll tell you what, though. I had a Springfield. I had one of the first Springfield XDs when I got this damn thing because they're Croatian and it was imported by Springfield and it had the Springfield stamp on the top of the slide, but on the side of it, the damn thing said HS 2000. So it was the HS 2000, before they called it the XD or Extreme Duty or whatever. And I had one of those in 40 cal. And I think I got it for like $350. And it was a decent gun. And then I was like, oh man, check out these. For some reason, I was like, check out these new Extreme Duty XDs or whatever from Springfield. So I went to the store and I decided I was going to get one. And then I got it home and I was like, God damn, that's the same fucking gun as I already have. And I paid like $500 for it.
Oh, no.
I was like, I started looking. I was like, God, it is the same gun. It just didn't have the HS 2000 markings on it. And it was a piece of shit. Like you said, you hated the trigger on it. I hated the trigger. It felt like I could never get through a full magazine without it fucking stovepiping or something, and it was one of the worst guns I've ever owned. Besides, like, you know, a fucking Cobra or a.
I've never had one make it through a class. Of all the students I've had out here, and all the people I've trained with, I've never seen an XD 9mm of any, whether it was the compact, full size, whatever. I've never seen one make it 2 days without a malfunction to the point that they had to get off the firing line,
Right.
to where an immediate action wouldn't fix it.
Well, that's pretty pitiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Plus, their anti-Second Amendment bullshit they did.
Oh yeah.
No thanks.
But you know what? It surprises me that, like, because what they did is they took a gun that's been around for a while, that was not imported that much, imported it, started selling it, and then, like, stamped their fucking name all over it, and then marketed the hell out of it. You know what I mean?
That's what
it doesn't happen. As like, I mean, like, look at Canics. What, you know, Century Arms brought them in, and, you know, a lot of times when you're searching on the web or whatever, if you look, you have to look for Century Arms Canic TP9. You know, if you just type in Canic or whatever, you get more of a search if you type in Century Arms, because they're the importer. But I'm surprised that somebody didn't just, like, because EAA, they slapped their fucking name on all kinds of shit too. That Tankfolio from Italy and all that stuff.
Well, that's what PSA does. Palmetto State Armory slaps their damn fucking logo on everything. They don't make their own AR mags. Those are D&H mags. You know, even the FN barrels that they use are FN barrels. They're just not their barrels. You know, yeah, like I would say 50% or more of PSA's crap that they have their shit stamped on it, somebody else made. Like, it's a different company stuff that they just contracted with.
Is that, are those daggers? Are they making those themselves, or?
They're making at least some of it in-house, from my understanding.
Okay. Because
I don't know how.
They had a deal other day where you got like a dagger and like 10 fucking mags and a carrying case for like $3.99. I was like, how can you fucking beat that if it works? You know what I mean?
That's the key. If it works.
I don't know. I don't know of anybody that has one. I think Mike has one for that, you know, MK Outdoors. I think he has one, but I've never been to the range with him or anything where he shot it. So, yeah, I've got the Franken AR that I built. I used a Bear Creek Arsenal 223 Wild upper side charger, and it's got I bought an Anderson like the unmarked lower from Kentucky Gun Company back during like COVID for like $29, and then I put a PSA parts kit in it. That was my first technical AR build or whatever.
Yeah, my recce rifle is an Anderson Ghost receiver set. That's what they are, the unmarked ones. Is the Anderson Ghost upper and lower receivers. And I have an Anderson at home that I bought for $3.95 from Kentucky Gun Company. I haven't reviewed it yet, but it's $395, dude. And so far, I mean, I only have 500 or 600 rounds through it. So, I mean, I'm not anywhere near ready for a review yet, but so far, if I compare apples to apples, like my Anderson, my Radical, and the 3 PSAs I've had, the Radical had an initial issue. They took care of it. It's now on, like I said, well over 20,000 rounds. The Anderson 395, it's at least made it through 500 or 700 rounds without an issue. none of my PSAs ever worked out of the box.
Really?
No, I take that back, because the third one was the second gen. Yeah, the second gen of their AK, and it worked pretty good. It had a shitty trigger in it. It worked pretty good. I ended up selling it though, but I've had 2 PSA ARs. One never functioned out of the box. I had to fuck with it a lot, and the other one never made it through a mag. I sold it like 3 mags into it. I was like, here, take this piece of shit, and it sold it for like nothing. Yeah, so of like the 3 big name budget companies outside of Bear Creek Arsenal, I've never had a full Bear Creek Arsenal rifle, so I can't speak to it. I've only had an upper from theirs. But of the 3 of 4 big name, budget tier rifles, I'll take an Anderson over PSA any day of the week, and I'll take Radical over both of them.
Yeah, I haven't even got a chance to shoot the Bear Creek yet, so we'll see how it goes.
I've got a couple uppers. Haven't had no issues, but I got them on Anderson lowers or an Aero Precision lower.
Yeah, about a 7.5 inch Bear Creek upper. Ran real good. Did a review on it. Didn't use it as much as I thought I was going to, and ended up selling it to somebody. He's still running it. Like it still runs fine. I think he changed the bolt carrier group in it since, but it's still got the same barrel and same handguard and all that other stuff. But then I have 3 Bear Creek Arsenal Glock barrels, stainless barrels, and those are good barrels. I like them. And I keep buying them on sale for like $50 a piece.
You said Glock barrels?
Yeah.
Do you like those? Have you tried the Wolf barrels?
No, I haven't tried them.
Oh, okay.
No, the only aftermarket Glock barrels I've used are the Bear Creek Arsenal ones. Now I've tried a bunch of different slides, or a handful of different slides, but triggers.
I know that those PSA daggers are like since Glock Gen 3 patent wore out, everyone's making, because Anderson makes a
Tiger.
now or whatever. Yeah,
It's called the Tiger.
Tiger. Yeah, I wonder will those slides and barrels from those PSAs fit on a Glock frame, and just do you know if they will fit on a?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they will. They use Glock compatible parts. Yeah, they use Glock compatible parts, and same thing with the Anderson Kiger. Matter of fact, I have the frame. Anderson gets their frames from SCT, St. Croix Tactical, and I have one of SCT's frames on one of my Glock custom guns, and I like it. I like that frame a lot. It's like $50.
Yeah, because I seen a frame, the PSA dagger frame for like $50 the other day. They had a sale on them. Could you just basically buy one of those PSA frames and drop all the Glock parts down in it, and then just put your Glock upper on it, your Glock slide?
I don't want to say I think so. I'm going to say I think so. I have been told that there is some potential fitment issues with other Glock compatible parts. I don't know if it's OE Glock. I don't have one to say one way or the other. But if it is what they say it is, then yes, a complete frame completion kit for Glock, like the trigger and all that stuff, the pins and whatnot, should fit.
Drop right down in there.
Yeah.
think I'm going to take off, guys.
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
It's almost
Alright.
1 o'clock. But it was
Nice.
nice talking to you guys.
Nice to see you, sweetie.
Yep. You guys take care.
We'll see you.
Has anybody ventured to? Everybody else is making all metal handguns. Has Glock done that?
That would be totally against everything Glock's ever done.
They have not, and one company has made an all metal frame, like replacement frame, aftermarket frame for Glocks, and from what I understand, it is no bueno. Like, it's not very good.
Yeah.
It's funny how we revolt back to, because like Smith & Wesson's had the solid metal frames on those like 59 series or whatever for years and years and years. And then the Glock comes out, law enforcement changes the Glock. They go from the metal frame from Smith & Wesson to the Glocks, and then everything's polymer for like 10, 15, 20 years or whatever. Now everyone's making metal frames again. It's just like, I don't know.
Well, that's because they got tired of trying to compete. I mean, every polymer frame pistol, special striker fired, every striker fired polymer frame pistol that's come out in the last 30 years has been for the sole purpose of competing with the Glock.
Right.
And none of them have made the kind of traction. I mean, I'm not saying none of them are good, but none of them have made enough traction to knock them off the top of the heap.
Oh, yeah.
And so
I think price might have to do a lot with that.
Oh yeah, there's price. Not just price of the gun, but like price of magazines. Like, Jesus, you look at some of these companies that, their magazines are $30-$40 a piece, and it's like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, if you try to buy a Sig mag, it's like $38 or something for one mag.
Stupid.
And the aftermarket never picked up with a lot of them and things like that. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. But I just don't think the competition has been as easy as they were hoping. And some of these companies are like, fuck it, we'll go back to competing with a 1911. It's easier.
Well,
PSAs and stuff, they'll shoot Glock mags there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're also riding a wave. A lot of amateur guys grab a gun and want to shoot the pistol circuit and stuff right now too. So they kind of caught the wave on that. You got to have the latest and greatest to shoot in competition. I mean, look how much the CZ Shadow went up in price over the last few years.
That is the most overpriced handgun I can think of. I mean, and I've shot a few of them. They shoot great, but I am not paying $2,000 for that motherfucker.
I know.
If I'm gonna pay $2,000 for a gun, I'm just gonna go ahead and get a 2011.
Or whatever.
Like a staccato, yeah.
Listen, man, you know me. I ain't paid more than $500 for a pistol. I don't think I've got that Combat Elite or whatever that it's worth, what they say. Their MSRP is like $700 or something on it, but I only paid $400 for it. So, I don't think I have one handgun that's over $400 that I paid for. Well, maybe $425.
I can't say the same.
That's
Yeah.
what got me started on the Rugers. They'd offer a lot of shit $50 or $100 cheaper than the next guy. And I found a place that where I can get pretty much any lightly used Ruger mag I want for 10, 15 bucks, something like that. So
Yeah, that first Canic I bought was $269 or $79 or something.
their prices are creeping up.
Their prices are going up. And the second one I bought was $300. It was $299. And then the third one I bought was like $375. And then the fourth one was $400. So yeah, they're
Right.
I mean, my pistols aren't that much more. I mean, I bought, and most expensive one is the 19X, and it was like $575.
right. And you can pick up a decent Glock for under $600 every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I posted a link off of, it might have been Global Ordnance on the community tab on YouTube. And it was like, what was it? It was $389 for a G17 Gen 3.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can still get them for, I've always called Glock a $500 gun, right? Sure, they go up and down and, you know, stuff like that, you know, but generally speaking, you can usually pick them up for right around the $500 range. And I think that's pretty decent. I don't think they're a $700 gun. No matter what inflation in the market and all that stuff says, you know, I don't think they're a $700 gun. Of course, I don't think most pistols are, period. You know,
Right.
that's just not me liking Glocks, you know? But yeah, I mean, I generally don't buy expensive guns. If I have a gun that's really nice, it's because I built it. You know, it's because I pieced it together.
Right. Well, you know what? Glocks are worth what you pay for them because you know you're getting reliability and you know you're getting a Glock. It's not like you're buying some random brand that you've never used before and you're taking a chance on it. You pretty much know a Glock is going to work.
Oh yeah, you can bet your life on it out of the box. Like it's one of the few, if not only, pistols that I will take out of the box, put it in a holster, and put on me and carry it without firing a shot through it.
Right on.
You know, and maybe I'm stupid for that, which probably a lot of people would say so, and in many ways they're probably correct. You know, but I would also wager that I have more rounds through Glocks than all of them combined. You know, I mean, and that's not being a dick. Just when you're talking about, you know, well over 100,000 rounds through Glocks.
Many different Glocks, yes.
You know, oh yeah, through 4 or 5.
Yeah, you know, you can't say. I mean, you can't say they're battle tested. You know, there's just about every law enforcement agency in the United States has them. Some of the military, you know, a lot of the military groups carry Glocks or whatever. They're not the standard issue pistol for all the military or whatever. But I think the Navy SEALs carry Glocks or something, or they can carry whatever they want.
They can carry whatever they want. They're pretty well split between SIG and the G19.
Yeah.
Special operations groups.
But it's like they're battle tested. You know what I mean? So it's you know
what they were built for.
There's no argument. You know, I was surprised they didn't get the military contract. To be honest with you, that some weird shit happened there to give that 340 or whatever.
Well, when you give your guns away, which is essentially what SIG did, and don't get me wrong, the SIG P320 is a fine enough gun. I personally don't like it. I think they got horrible triggers, and I think their bore axis is way too high. With that said, as far as reliability goes, I've seen a bunch of them out here in the range, and none of them have ever failed. So there's that going for it. But with all that said, they essentially gave away, comparatively to Glock, they essentially gave away the gun to the military. I think they underbid Glock by like $200 or $400 per gun.
Wow. That's huge.
Yeah.
Well, years ago,
And wasn't one of the things where they had to put a factory in this country? Or is that old school?
Well, Glock's had a factory in the United States for 5 years.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I was thinking that maybe Glock wasn't willing to.
Yeah, they're made. I mean, they're still made in Austria, but they're made in Georgia now too.
I think that they built that factory in Georgia to get work around that whole 380 small pistol, import ban or whatever.
Maybe.
But before they get the 320, there was a nut they did. The military was looking. They did a contract or whatever, and that's when we got the Ruger American, because that was Ruger's part of it. But I guess Smith & Wesson actually won the contract or something, but they couldn't fulfill it, and then they re-upped with Beretta, because Beretta already had them in stock and could fulfill the order. I guess that was back in 12 or 13 or maybe even 11.
Yeah, Beretta's the one I don't understand. So, the M92 is a fine enough gun. It weighs 300 pounds, but whatever. What I don't get about Beretta is that they keep submitting the same design that lost the contract to begin with.
Right.
Over and over and over, they make little tiny changes.
Well, it's no longer black. It's a flat dark earth now. So there we go.
Yeah, it's like guys, this is the same gun from the 80s that lost you the contract. It just looks a little different now, but it's the same fucking gun. You're gonna have to come up with something new.
They probably screwed up and assumed they were getting a contract and made a shit ton of them, and they're trying to get rid of them. I mean, you give them all a good acid dip and paint them dark earth, and it's a different gun now.
And the sad thing is, if they just build it right like Taurus does, they'd probably get the contract again. I'm sorry. I'll tell you right now, Taurus, the PT 92 Taurus, that's how you build a 92.
I have a 99. It's the 92 with adjustable sights.
Yeah, it's the safety on the frame and not the fucking slide.
Yeah,
it should be.
Oh, I thought you were making a joke about Taurus.
No.
Oh no, I love the Taurus PT 92 and 99. It's the one gun Taurus has done really well.
I got to say, I had that G2. I had it for years. I think they're doing okay with those.
Oh.
I mean, those are affordable guns, good for concealed carry for maybe first-time gun owners or something like that.
Let me take that back then. Since the G2, because they've been getting better, G2, G3, and now the GX4. They've been getting better little by little, and I probably should have said previously to those models, it's the only thing Taurus ever built that was worth a shit.
They're original PT 111s and PT stuff, PT 45. Those fucking things were, I would trust Casey Anthony babysitting.
I know a kid that saved up for years for their shiny 1911. That thing was such a piece of shit that factory couldn't fix it.
Well, Mikey dropped out on his own live, so
get out the porn.
We'll see how long does it let us go before it kicks us off.
I don't think this ever shuts off unless he sneaks back down there and checks. So good.
Well, if everybody leaves, it'll shut down.
Yeah. But I'm thinking maybe we can start showing guns now and see how they work.
Let me go down the mountain. We'll do some night shooting.
There you go.
I'll probably lose signal though.
That's not safe. You know what though? Getting back to those mags for the AK rounds for the AR-15, I'm thinking if you switched over to a bunch of 20-round mags, they wouldn't have as bad of issues because there is a lot less curve on them.
Right.
They don't have that real sharp hook. That might solve the issues if I have issues. So far, I haven't had any issues, but I got very few rounds through it.
Hey Matt, what do you think about the 300 blackout?
What do I think of it?
Yeah, because I mean we've discussed other stuff like I know your opinion. Like the 6.5 Creedmoor is just something that they made up. That he's going to give me a hard time on this, but the 6.5 Creedmoor,
just a fancy 243
when you already have the 308, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the 308. I think if you're buying a gun as it pertains to 6.5 and 308, I think if you're buying a gun for a 1,000-yard shot, buy the 6.5 Creedmoor. If you're buying it for anything else, literally, buy the 308.
Where the fuck were you when I bought a 6.5 Creedmoor?
I tried to tell you, you wouldn't listen to me because I don't have like initials before my name or something.
Yeah, the 308 is arguably the best general purpose round ever made.
Well,
I want one of those new Rugers.
When I bought it, I got a hell of a deal on it. So I got it for less.
I'm always thinking
Black Friday.
When shit hits the fan and you have to go scrounging on the street for rounds, you're going to find 5.56, 7.62 by 39, and you're going to find 308. They ain't nobody going to drop their Creedmoor shit.
Yeah.
So to your question about 300 blackout,
I'm not going to be carrying a bolt action around with me anyway. So.
Oh, there you go. You got that big bazooka you own.
So to your question about 300 blackout, 300 blackout, in my opinion, is a 45 ACP that wants to be a 7.62 by 39.
I can see that.
Hey, Ohio.
That's a different way of putting things, but I see it.
Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Will you be my sniper?
Sniper.
Because you got the big gun. I'll handle all the short shit. You're my sniper.
I guess we'll, will you buy me some more rounds? I can't afford them right now.
Oh, fuck. Can I take some 308 and put them on the grinder and just make them more narrow?
5 Creedmoor at Walmart the other day for $28. What do you?
Was that per round?
No, it was for a box of 20.
I put that Creedmoor right with the new generation of metal frame handguns. There's a niche market. People thinking they're Barney Badass and doing long shots and shooting competition for a couple of months till they figure out it's like work. And then when they start selling them, will be the time to buy them up cheap. I figured out I didn't like the competition. I stubbed my toe, so I'm selling it.
You got 700 Win Mag, you got 308, 270. I mean, you get into the big boys with 338 Lapua and 50. I mean, like all the bases are already covered. Though I'm not saying there's not a place for 6.5, but I don't think it's.
There's a place on earth for all guns.
I just don't think that it's. I just don't think it's all that. Like,
you know what I called it, Matt? You've seen those yellow books with the black writing that they sell. That's 6.5 Creedmoor is long range shooting for dummies.
Yeah.
Because I put a $50 scope on it. It's a $200 rifle. Because it's a Savage. It's a Savage Axis 2. It's got a $50 fucking scope on it, and I'm hitting 1,000 yards. ringing steel every time, and it's just like I don't have to calculate. I don't have, you go to the big range and stuff, and people are writing shit down, and they got computers and everything else, and they're shooting 1,000 yards, and they're writing this down, the windage, and they got little things, and I'm just like throwing my elbow on the table, putting the fucking crosshairs on the metal out there, and going boom, ding.
Yeah, but bro, you're not factoring one thing in there. You're a pretty damn good shooter. If you can ting metal with a Mosin Nagant at the same range they got their $1,000 rifle hitting, a lot of it is the shooter.
Right. Yeah. There's no replacement, no amount of technology or replacement for skill.
Oh yeah, don't forget the good old 270. I got a 25-06 I'd like to finish. All I need is a stock for it. My grandpa's old gun.
Well, I was hitting 400 yards with the Henry lever action 22.
Yeah, see, you can shoot. Most guys couldn't even come close to that. They have no concept of it.
I got somebody here giving their opinion here. What's
Okay, I agree with you on the skill thing. When there's a human.
Oh, okay.
Just economically.
Yeah, I might lose you guys. I got to go get another light. Mine just died.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey, no more.
Well, be safe out there, brother.
Yeah, if I lose you, I'll probably just instead of climbing back up the mountain, I'll probably just stay off here.
Yeah, well, it's already like 20 after 1, and the
Well,
owner of that has already left. So.
If you fall off, we have no way to get you back on here, even if you wanted to come back on. So
I still have the link. Oh yeah, but you guys can't accept me.
Right.
Sometimes if you blink off, you can blink right back on when you get signal again. So if you fall off, don't kill the link right away. It might automatically do it. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, because since Mikey's gone, we're about to go shirts off live chat stuff here.
Shit, he's in the dark. He's probably already naked. Redneck Prepper, that AR-10 that I had, which I sold, that's the first public announcement. It was a great shooter, but that thing weighed so much. If you had to strap that on your back and jog a half mile, you'd be dead.
What was it?
That AR-10 that I had. That's why I want that new Ruger. The thing only weighs 7 pounds.
Yeah.
But I might wait till next year on that too, because I've been hearing a few complaints about that being a little picky.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good idea not to, everyone grabs the first production of something, and then sometimes they haven't got all the kinks worked out.
You remember how bad I wanted that Ruger Max?
Yeah.
That they had way overpriced at $500. Well, a lot of people been complaining about that being unreliable too. It's first year out.
I'll tell you what, if you want to buy a Ruger, you probably already have one, but that damn, the EC9 or whatever, that's a damn good Ruger for a budget first time, if somebody concealed carry or something like that.
Right. No, I have all the 9s I need. I ended up buying that Taurus for the little micro compact, whatever. The G2C, is that it?
There's G2C, GX4. GX4 is this one.
The little baby 12-rounder. It did the same thing as the Max does.
Yeah.
For a lot cheaper.
I was actually thinking about looking. I don't want to go 380, but looking for like one of those micro compact type guns for like pocket carry type thing. The thing with concealed carry is if your gun is not comfortable and you don't have a good holster for it, you end up not carrying it. and then it doesn't do you any fucking good. You know what I mean? If you leave it in the car because it's uncomfortable to carry it, then it's like doesn't do you any good. So
Yeah.
A lot of times, depending on, like if I'm wearing clothes with a belt, if I'm wearing pants or shorts with a belt, I'm carrying. But a lot of times I'll run down to the gas station or something like that, and I'll just have on like a pair of like athletic shorts or whatever. And that's what I was thinking, getting something smaller that could keep in the pocket of those that wouldn't pull my pants down to my fucking ankles,
Pop into Dunham's, whatever, and pick up that Taurus and see how it feels in your hand. I'm pretty impressed with it.
If it's a G2, then I know it because I had one.
It's the G2C, the little bitty one.
So there went Matt.
Yep. He was getting sketchy.
Yeah, he froze up there on. Looks like you said though, he was out.
Hey, buddy, what's up? We're just kind of hanging for a minute, and then we're going to get out of here probably. Oh, Makarov. I've been thinking about them when they got them on sale for cheap, but then you got to find the ammo, right?
Yeah, the Makarov and the Tokarovs. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one.
But if they can't import from Russia, who else makes the ammo? What other countries?
Oh, Romania and Czechoslovakia and all those places, because they all had that same gun under the Soviet bloc at one time,
Right on. Yeah, it's a cool looking gun.
I remember when you get the Tokarovs for like fucking $169 and shit like that. Should have bought one then.
Yep.
Wonder what they're going. Let's see.
Oh, that sucks, redneck prepper.
Oh,
his got stolen. Stolded.
Oh, great. Jackson County Public Safety active shooter. Ocean Springs Police. Where's that at? Ocean Springs Police. Ocean Springs Police, Mississippi. So we have Jackson area, Jackson, Mississippi. We have an active shooter right now.
Probably another gangbanger.
Shooter situation. It probably nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are way over hyping it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll talk about that tomorrow on our chat. I want to bring up that Texas shooting and a few others.
You mean where the guy shot that whole family up or whatever? Illegal immigrant or illegal?
Yeah. Illegal. There was one legal immigrant in that house.
Let's see. What was I looking? Oh, classic firearms is where I was going to go. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, they're up to like what, $300 for Makarov now or whatever.
I don't know. Handguns. Military surplus. Oh, those damn Polish PPSs. Oh, they went up in price. They're $600 now.
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, when you can pick up that little Taurus for $250 maybe.
Hey, you can get a Swiss Luger for $2,100.
There's one guy on YouTube that reviews these guns he imports, and he always gets these real high-endy shit. His prices are like, usually by the time you see the video, he's sold out of them.
Are you talking about the Mosin crate?
Guy kind of looks like a lawyer. He's like in his office when he does his videos. Wears gloves and shit. But he got a shit ton of nice Lugers. Oh my God, they were absolutely beautiful.
See, they don't have anything in stock. Here's like a Yugoslavian M57 TT Tokarov. They're out of stock.
Yeah, everybody is.
CZ82 out of stock. Polish P64 out of stock. Everything's out of stock. The Smith & Wesson 5903 out of stock. Smith & Wesson Model 64 law enforcement trade-in 38 special out of stock.
There goes Ohio down the rabbit hole.
Everything's out of fucking stock, man. They don't have. Let's see if I can search by like what's in stock. Let's see.
Hey, prepping to endure. Nice to see you, buddy.
Search. New bestsellers, top rated. Let's go to bestsellers and see what pops up on bestsellers. It didn't change a damn thing.
Mike fell asleep and bugged out on us, so we're just kind of wrapping it up.
Low to high.
Pretty soon we'll be buying Chinese
They've
guns.
only got 2 fucking guns in stock at Classic Firearms when it comes to surplus stuff.
They've been sucking ass lately.
They've got all new stuff, but no surplus. Let's see. Let's go. Let's just go CNR eligible and see what they got. You get we got some rifles. Some rifles. Got Swiss stuff here, $500. There's a 303 MK1 Jungle Carbine in
with the funnel on the front. I'd like to have one of those.
I don't know if that's a funnel or what you.
It's got this weird nose cone on it. Yeah, I think that's the one.
That's it. It's
looks like a bugle on the end of it.
Man, I can't believe all these surplus rifles are. God bless it.
For some reason, those 303s are really going up in price.
Swiss A31, $1,299. 1903 Springfield, $1,499. Russian Mosin Nagant, out of stock. Yeah, it's just.
I bet you America's got more Mosins than Russia does.
But I'll tell you what, I think the military surplus stuff has dried up, except for like a few different things.
Right. Cool, buddy. Light, you know what country it comes from usually now? He says he sometimes a Makarov ammo you can find in bulk.
Yeah. Let's see what their daily deal is. Oh,
last time I ordered bulk ammo that was foreign, it was Yugoslavian. The FBI showed up in my neighborhood and busted the guy behind me. Kind of afraid.
What's that? What's your surplus that you got not too long ago?
Just a minute. I keep wanting to call it a CZ, but it's a V.
The VZ?
VZ52?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Yugoslavian fuck you, Russia. We're not going to 7.62 by 39. We'll do our own. So that was the last Russia fuck you. So that's why I got that rifle. Those are going for big money. But it's got the cool full-size bayonet on it, which the Yugoslavian SKS has, the big blade.
Yeah.
And that was kind of a selling point too. I was like, look at that. That's like a real bayonet instead of just a pig sticker. That gun shoots really good.
That you remember that little pawn shop thing I took you to?
Yeah,
did-
it had a little bit of everything.
Yeah, no, not the like junk store one, but the little small. He had like one little counter with some pistols in it, and then like just a few rifles on the back wall right there. He sold like the it's called calibers and or carrots and calibers or whatever. Do you remember? Had the dog walking around in it.
Yeah, I think I remember it.
That guy has upped his game so much since you've been down here.
How so?
Well, he's got their Facebook today. Let's see. They posted see if I can. You remember he had about 5 or 6 rifles on the wall or whatever?
Yeah. Is that the one we went to where the old guy was on the porch or something?
No.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's his back wall now.
No kidding.
Let's see. And he's got a couple of these full of pistols.
Cool.
And he's got a bunch of a little bit of accessories now. A lot of ammo in stock.
That's cool.
So yeah, it used to be like a coin and jewelry pawn shop type thing, and he used to only have a few guns or whatever. And then he like totally upped his game. I mean,
Well, maybe you'd make him. I like to have a designated guy that I always go to. You end up getting great deals.
well, I'll tell you what,
And he could always use the business.
his deals aren't that bad. The thing is, you can find them cheaper, but you're buying from big box or whatever, and you got to have it shipped and all that stuff, and you got transfer fee and all that. So you might as well just pay the, like, let's see if I could, because they used to put prices on here, and then they got in trouble for putting prices, and I was like, well, I told him, I was like, you guys are an actual gun shop, so you're allowed to put prices on advertising for Facebook.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. So
Oh, Facebook probably accused him of selling on Facebook.
yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can see if there's something here with a price on it. If I can zoom in on it and see. Do. Let's see what these are. Here's some ammo. Can't see. What's this? PMC bronze 45 ACP 185 grain jacketed hollow point. $30 a box. I mean, that's not bad. Like the Ruger Wrangler 22. Looks like it says 220.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Let's go for quite a bit of money, and I can't even. I despise the looks of that gun.
The Wrangler?
Yeah, it's like, ugh. It's like, are you a pistol or are you a rifle? Make up your damn mind.
No, it looks just like the Heritage Rough Rider, the little Ruger. Looks like a single. It's the cheap version of a single six. The Ruger Wrangler.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about the Charger or whatever.
Oh no, no, the Ruger Wrangler. It's like a single six, but it's like their cheaper version of a single six.
Yeah. Actually, those ones that they've been painting or Cerakote or whatever they're doing to them look kind of cool. They get the two
That's
tone.
the one like you get them in like gray and like that bronze color.
Yeah, those are kind of cool looking. Good old cowboy gun. I used to take my revolver, my 22 revolver, with me anytime I went hunting because I'm constantly shooting rabbits with it and stuff.
Yeah, I can't zoom in big enough to see some of the prices on the stuff, but yeah, it's not a bad place. I've bought several things there over the years, and he's just getting more and more stuff in stock.
What I like about them, you can actually go in there and tell them you're looking for something, leave your name and number, and they will actually call you if one comes in or if they find one or.
Right. Or he can just say, yeah, I can get one. It'll be here tomorrow, and then you're like, okay, well, order it for me. And you give him the money and he'll call you the next day and say, your gun's in,
Yeah. That's what I like about them. And the bigger places, if you ain't got a wad of money in your hand, they don't want to talk to you half the time.
Yeah.
That's how I got my Ruger AR-556 when they first came out. You couldn't find them nowhere. And I went in one of them little joints who now has a web YouTube page that he posts video on once in a while. Went there and told him what I want and gave him a little deposit. And by God, he dug around and found me one. Well, I think everybody went to bed on the outside, so I think I'm going to hit it too. I'm thirsty and tired.
Yeah, it's about 1:45, so.
Right on. That's about normal time for me.
And then
About 10 minutes of porn and I can go to sleep. All right, brother.
All right.
Thanks, Mike, wherever you are in La La Land.
Here live and just scroll and just put a bunch of shit on Mikey's channel.
There you go. Oh, drop a bunch of gun links in there while it's still up.
Can we show videos of people shooting guns on a live?
Do not know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that to him. I'd end up having to host a Quagmire every Friday night on my channel if we did that.
Have a good night, Buddy Light. See you later, SKS Hugo. Take care, bro.
All right, so I guess if we just X on out of here, then it just shut down.
Yep, then they can chat to each other all night unless it shuts itself off.
Right. All right, brother. We'll probably see you tonight then.
Ciao.
All right.